Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Friday night game of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Before I hand it off to Marcus to go ahead and jump us into tonight's glorious event of whatever the hell we're doing, give a shout out to the map in the middle of the screen you see is from Roll20. We use the Roll20 app or website or however you want to call it to show our maps, to show our battles, to even share some artwork that's either in the books or in some cases photos we've taken off the web to use to symbolize locations like we do on Organized Play. Miniatures on the screen, which you can't very well see them, but there is one here, 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 and here. Those are all created through the Hero Forge. If you've not checked out Hero Forge but you love custom minis, click on heroforge.com, go check them out, and you can make your custom miniature, basic miniature size, you know, like every other game, or you can go from there to a giant, to a statuette. And of course, it looks like Marcus is zoomed in on, which he didn't have to because seeing as how Lorena Moonflower is not currently here tonight, we have her mini holding her space on the Twitch stream as it is. But that's what the Hero Forge subscription package could give you. If you subscribe to them, you can create them custom minis, turn around and make a digital version for your digital games. Now we're showing off show-offs. Also, you'll notice at the bottom of the screen here we have GUI Cube. GUI Cube is a 5th edition world created by the company itself, but it's been expanded on by the community at large. And I cannot recall what the exact number of everybody that's in the community for GUI Cube is right now, but it's growing by leaps and bounds. And what they've done is they've taken aspects of other people's games that they wish to share and put them into their world. Point and turn, there's a island out there that somebody's created. There's a gentleman named Geeky Hoodie who's got a character he's created who's what the heck's the name of that guy? Yeah, slips mind. I'll figure it out later, and I apologize to Geeky Hoodie if he sees this and realizes I forgot the name of his character. But they're expanding and growing. They've got new books coming out. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, go to GUICube.com and see what they have available. Roll20, GUI Cube. We also see we have Sirenscape down there. Honestly, we rarely use Sirenscape, but that does not mean you can't. We can't because sometimes music is played and people tend to claim music whether it's theirs or not, and of course YouTube has to flag that and silence whatever is going on when the music's going. We don't want you missing any part of the game, so we don't use the music from Sirenscape. But if you'd like some immersion with sound effects and music in your games, go to Sirenscape.com and get them downloaded, and you can, I don't know, everything from the, was it the Wilhelm Scream that has been used several times in movies throughout the last decade. Actually, I say decade, I mean, the last 100 years? When was the Wilhelm Scream first recorded? Marcus, you think you can look that up?
What?
I want to say it's the Wilhelm Scream. It's the scream that you always hear when somebody's falling down a chasm or gets shot. Ah! Anyway, oops. It's an old Hollywood thing that's been used over and over and over again through different movies, different shows, and it's become kind of a staple sound effect that is used. Anyway,
1951.
So not quite 100 years, but we're getting there. But Sirenscape has different things like that. There's even one laser sounds, dinosaur noises, laser dinosaur noises. I mean, it can go from future to sci-fi-ish to comical, you name it. Sirenscape's got those sounds. Now, down below, we have a little bio that tells you, and it's not on the screen, but it is on the Twitch page. It tells you a little bit about us, what we do. We run games, we play games, and we stream our games. So you guys can enjoy our fun just as much as we enjoy having them or causing the headache for whatever DM we have at that particular point in time. But down there is also a link to Extra Life. Now, we let that link run year long because periodically Extra Life has these great campaigns where, raise money for this certain period of time or a certain day or a certain month. We know with the way things are going right now in the world, COVID and lockdowns and shutdowns and all that not everybody has bukus of money or even a little bit of money that they're able to get rid of at a set time. So we leave it running year long, so when you do and you get that desire to give and help out the children, our link is available for you to click on and go make sure those children are taken care of. We also have the Roll Hit Die link down there for our website, so you can click on that as well. And I think that is it as far as announcements are concerned. I know we have MomoCon coming up in about a week or two here. I will not be there. I don't think none of my other players will be there. And I don't think we have any games like to organized play or anything set to go there. But if you go to MomoCon and you go play some of the tabletop games, take some pictures, share them, just shoot them towards us on the channel. We'll pop them up during our breaks, and so you can share in the excitement of playing games at conventions. Marcus,
Yeah.
you take over because I think I'm starting to babble.
Alrighty. Well, since I really wasn't paying attention to what you were talking about.
I left your bubbles for you, and then of course.
Okay. Alrighty. As he said, down at the bottom, you will see bubbles. Those bubbles you can purchase rewards for players or end users.
Not the monkey one either.
Say what?
I said, and not the monkey one either.
The monkey one?
Yeah. Come on now. Michael Jackson's pet bubbles?
Oh. Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, so you can influence the way the game happens throughout. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a weird week for everybody here, so we're a little off. Anyways, with that said, this is a homebrew version of Rime and the Frostmaiden, so if you're looking for any tips, tricks, or insights, you won't find it here because 98% of the stuff I have made up. Why is it homebrew? Because this group of misfits do not like plot hooks. So they will go chase a red herring as often as they see one.
So, I mean, is it really that we don't like plot hooks or that we like them so much that we chase down every one of them?
Got him.
Well, not necessarily, because there was a plot hook with a burning camp that would lead you to the ruins, but, y'all said, screw it. They're dead.
No, we went, we investigated, but we had our hands full and had to go take care of something and also decided we'd come back later.
Whatever.
And then at some point in time, we had that voice that pops up during the games that tells us what's going on, makes some sort of complaint about not following the plot, so we decided to stick with one plot and run with it. So if we've not gone to everything, I don't think that's our fault.
Whatever. See, y'all, this is shenanigans I have to deal with.
Hey,
Kurt,
Kurt, just go ahead and give us the recap so we can get started.
Yeah. Let us know what happened.
I can do that.
Unless Lucas wants to.
I think it's your week, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
Any day that ends with a Y.
Hey, that's fine. So we left the Tower of Illusions. There was an Arcanist who was a Shala Loxine something. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so we left and made our way to the next tower where we found an old withered woman sitting on a throne with an iron crown squeezing her head. Her head was all bruised and it looked like she was still alive, surprisingly, after how many years? Who knows? Probably since the city fell. Maybe not. As we reached for the crown, there was a voice that creeped out of the person that was, asking to, destroy the crown to release the memories. Along them lines. So we discussed, well, Should we take that off? Should we leave it on? We'll just rip it off. Ripped it off. Turned to dust. Okay.
Not the
Crown tried
though.
to take
The-
me
the
over.
body did.
Didn't quite take me over, so then we asked Xeraphon, hey, where's the best place to get this destroyed? Is there a place here in this city? There is, actually. It's in the next place we're going. Or it's in the place after the next place. So we went to the next tower where, as we walked through, okay, no, that's not that
And
place. That was the previous place. There was a writing on the wall, and it was making sense until the last part where it was destroyed. So we managed to push the statue and find all the bits that were destroyed, and Largol mended them together, and it spelled out poison. So we need to take, poison while standing in the circle. So we went, and in the tower after that, we found all these Magin guarding this anvil that we need to destroy this crown. And, being the smooth talker I am, I dressed up as the dead high mage, and that's when we had our little Yeti-type friend do all the talking instead. Because we forgot that he could do stuff, and he was more able to talk to them than I. So we managed to destroy the cursed item, and releasing the memories, so we think. And we figured, hey, you know what? This worked. Do we got anything else we want to destroy? Of course. So we do that, and then as we're sitting there, we hear some steps coming towards us, and then there's this big lumbering creature with a gigantic hammer and a mouth on its chest and no face, and we had to destroy that. So we managed to kill that creature, and we were resting, and that's when the wormling, hatched, of course. So we basically fed it all of our food, that I had at least. And we learned that it had decided on the name Myth Barakaz the Clanless. So we said, hey, you're not clanless, you got a family. I mean, you're with us if you so choose to be. None of us are technically family, but why not? We've been traveling together. You're, family's who you make it, not who they actually are. So after that, we made our way to the Arbitorium after learning that we had to get a wand from Nether Oak, and learned that the only place to get it was from the tree ant we had seen before. Largol went and convinced the tree ant to give him a piece of wood for mischievous causes. And I whittled the wood into a wand-shaped object while we were at the library, and we were deciding on how we were going to do that, maybe researching in the library as to the best way to infuse it or not. So if we get this wand to the right amount of magic we need it to be actually be a wand, we could use it to finish the rites.
Okay. Go ahead and
Hey,
give me.
big number. 1.
All right.
Big ol'
Vigilant.
1. Gotcha.
You already know what it does?
It's in one of my notes. I got it, yeah.
For those who don't know, the GUI reward he just received is called Vigilant. You may add 2d4 to an investigation, perception, or insight check. This bonus can be played after the initial check die has already been rolled. So you roll it and you're like, well, I know that's not going to make it, so I'm just going to roll another 2d4 and add to it.
Alrighty. So when we left off, you guys were in the library wanting to do research. Did we do the rolls before y'all left? I don't
I
remember.
think we did,
Yes,
and
we
my
did.
roll was not very good, I remember.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
researched and I did not because I know better than to even try.
Yes, we took our time researching and gave you the week to figure out what we found.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Let me guess.
Not a lot.
I
Well-
rolled absolute terribly.
You guys came across quite a few books about the lore of this region, the ancient history, Came across books about Mystera and the what was it called? Her ending high power spells. I forget what that was called. Crap.
Plague?
No, the
Or
spell
is that
plague
something
happened
else?
13. Yeah, spell plague happened
Okay.
13 something. But you did happen to come across a book that has possibly may have been an artificer's book at one time, but it has a lot of information about the anvil that y'all just left and how writing or the runes in a certain order would create certain kind of spells or imbue items in certain kind of spells in a quick and timely fashion.
Well, seeing as we... Oh, sorry, is that all? Is that everything?
Yeah, other than that, you've come across some smut books,
Nice.
biology books, yeah. Just
But we learned some more lore of the place.
yes.
Yep, and Wampus is steadily reading through whatever books he gets his hands on because just because he's intelligent doesn't mean he knows anything.
Yeah.
So he's trying to learn.
Some of the history, you found that the city's creators used giant mimics as construction tools and beast of burden. Every wizard in the Enclave was obligated to carve their own wand from the nether oak at the heart of the arboretum. Wonders from across the world of Torel were sold at the Enclave's Bazaar of Bazaar.
Bizarre.
El Toro.
That's how it's worded.
A name from my past.
Bizarre. Bizarre
Yeah,
the
bizarre.
bizarre.
Yeah.
It's like
So it's like
bizarre, like a place to buy things,
Of
and
the
bizarre
bizarre.
as in weird.
Yeah.
Or strange, unusual.
You came across, by law, every mage was taught prestidigitation cantrip and was obligated to use it to keep the city clean. In the times of troubles, the wizard raised a force field around the Enclave's central spire that only they could pass through. An ancient obelisk stands in the shadow of the spire of Isoros. Using this obelisk and staff of power, one can turn back time.
Why don't we go back to the anvil and see if we study it in more depth, if we learn anything more by studying these runes that we read of.
I mean, from the sounds of it, that would make it quicker.
Yes, and if we take the book of the artificer with us, if we learn anything and we consult the book again, maybe, well, I can use magic to help us be better at investigating the runes, and I think we could speed up the time. So instead of it taking weeks as we thought it might, maybe it will take us the night or 2. I don't know for sure, but it's worth a try, don't you think?
Sounds like it could work to me.
I mean, you guys have a better idea than I do. Let's figure it out.
So can we head back to the tower with the anvil?
You sure can.
Is that this one here?
That should be Tower 4. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
4.
that one.
Yep. So, and what time is it at this point? Is it getting where is it? The morning or the afternoon, or I don't even know where we are in the day at this point.
We're underground.
Oh, we are. So we have no
yeah,
idea.
there's no sun to check.
So we don't know. So
Unless
Yeah.
we got a keen mind, then we ain't gonna really know.
doesn't matter.
What's that?
Yeah. Let's see. You hit this tower, and you took a short rest at.
Long rest?
Was it a long rest? Yes.
I think we did. Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed there.
Yeah. Okay, so you just took a long rest, and
Because
then
I was
So it doesn't
reading my
matter.
book.
So we're at the start of our new whatever time it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we're coming into this tower with the anvil again, it doesn't sound like there's anybody who's come across this place since we left, right? We haven't.
Well, we've had the Guardians of the Anvil following us around, or following Wampus around.
Oh, this whole time.
Yeah.
Because they think Wampus is the dead guy. That was
So I
coming
might
to you.
message. Like, do I have the message cantrip? I think I do. No, I don't. It's my different character. Okay. Well, can I go up and start looking at the runes on the anvil? I'd like to cast. Is that an Arcana check? Because if it was, I'd cast Enhance Ability Fox's Cunning on myself to give me advantage on intelligence checks.
Yeah, that would be an Arcana if you want to look at the runes.
So, Fox's Cunning.
Okay.
And then Arcana, that's +7. My highest is a 18.
Okay. You're looking at these ruins. Some of them are hard to decipher, and as you're looking at them, you realize that these are the from the old religion, the old Arcana power. You're able to make out a couple that still had sort of the same markings representing the elements, such as water, fire. But there are some other runes there that, in today's day and age of Arcana learning, has been lost.
And we destroyed things using this anvil so far, but we haven't put any power into anything using the anvil so far.
Correct.
Yeah, we haven't tried to make anything or imbue anything.
And was there like a specific way that we did it when we destroyed it? Did we have any idea about how that happened, or it was just like you hit it with something and it's broken?
You hit it with this the imbued hammer that's on that.
Boom, 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 done. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
that
it's the
book
intent
said-
of the wielder.
Yeah, and that book said with certain runes, it could enchant certain things.
Yes.
Yeah. Has anybody like a blacksmith? Does anybody have skill in blacksmithing here?
Not me.
Why would I care about blacksmithing?
No, shame. Shame.
I mean, it doesn't help me with my playing my instrument, so.
Yeah, plus those things only wanted the high mage to wield the hammer and use the anvil.
So I'm proficient in Arcana. So do I know what school of magic would govern like enchanting something? Is there a specific school? Is it enchantment? Obviously enchantment magic. If you're putting an enchantment into an item, like a magic item, is that counted?
That's correct.
So
Yeah.
Is it possible that I could like look for an enchantment rune on the anvil specifically?
Yeah, if you want to give me another Arcana, see if you can get a little higher, because there's, like I said.
No, I didn't, so I don't see it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because
That's what I wanna
the
see.
elements like earth, wind, fire, water,
Are
those elements are pretty much the same runes, but you have, back then there were pretty much different schools, so trying to identify what school of what But you are understanding that you have to somehow activate these runes in order for it to imbue its magic into it.
Yeah, so I guess I'd turn around and just say to the party, like, I can't really understand it too well. I picked up a little bit from studying it, maybe that there is a rune here that we're looking for. I can't tell you exactly which one. I can point out the elements, but I think we're looking for an enchantment rune. And maybe if we put enchantment magic, which I have quite a bit of, into the rune, it might speed up the time of enchanting if we struck the item with the hammer or something. I can't tell you what rune it is or how exactly it works, but there is something more to this. I just wish I could figure it out.
Well, I mean, Wampus is going to be the one doing it, but yeah, I agree with you. If we break the wand, we'll just have to, I guess, go kill the big guy to get more of it, because I doubt he'll probably give us another piece. And then we'll just have, how many runes are there? Just take a cursory glance at it to count how many runes I see.
Let's see. You got...
We'll have to do it that many more times if we're really unlucky.
6 elemental, earth, wind, fire, air.
Your plasma line.
6 times 18 different runes around.
Okay, so yeah, we'll have to kill him, and I'll have to make 17 more wands. If we're that unlucky.
I don't think we should do that.
In the book, it does show like a diagram of one who can cast arcane magic, putting their hand on a rune, and talk about using that power into that rune that would activate it. So, you know how to activate the runes, you just don't know which magic to do it with.
There's different kinds of magic.
There are definitely different types of magic.
Like there's more than just arcane.
And necromancy. And, there's so many schools they call it magic.
Well, yeah, I kind of picked that up, but it mentioned arcane magic.
Well, I mean,
is that another school or?
No, arcane is it's a type, and then you have divine.
Oh.
Divine being given to you by your belief system.
Not only is there arcane and divine, but arcane is broken down itself into many different schools of magic. Wise Largwall here is good at throwing fire, and I am good at healing people. Although, funnily enough, those happen to be part of the same school.
So are you both arcane casters, or would you be a divine caster, Perrin?
Oh, my power is derived from my faith in my God.
Oh, okay.
Mine just because I'm good at playing music.
Then would what I've been able to do recently be divine then, since it was given to me by God?
I think in a sense, yes.
Oh, that's weird.
It is a little strange. It is. I think it's a blessing rather than a bestowment. I was bestowed my powers. They cannot be taken away from me.
Huh, that's interesting.
But what do I know? I've never treated with evil gods before joining up with you all.
I mean, what was the worst that could happen when I was fiddling with it? And
Well, let's get this figured out so we can move on.
Yeah, I have no idea how any of that works, magic-wise.
Is it possible
Mm-hmm.
If we touch the, I wanna cast Spare the Dying on the anvil
Okay.
and see if one of the runes lights up.
Okay. As you cast Spare the Dying, you see it kind of sparkling through all the runes and then just fades out.
That did not work. Well, I was hoping that would tell us something, but I guess that would have been too easy. Well,
Let's see. You cast Spare the
cantrip.
Dying cantrip.
I did, yes.
Yeah, that's probably the reason. It needs to be actually a spell slot related spell, more than likely.
It's possible. It's possible. I mean, communing with Ilmater has never led me astray, and if nobody has any better ideas, I like I said, it's never left me astray.
I mean,
I can hit it with my eyes, since that's how my whole thing works, and see what happens. I don't know if that's the same as what you just did.
What? Hit it with your eyes. Should I stand back?
Well, it's that cone thing.
Yeah, so you might want to stand out of the cone so you don't get hit by whatever it is.
So I'll see what happens, and I'll go forward, crouch down, make sure that there's no one's going to be hit by this, or so I think maybe. And I'm a fire my laser, and it's a 5th level evocation spell.
Yep. Now, are you aiming general direction or?
It's a cone.
Okay. Give me a percentage roll.
Okay. That's 8-5.
8-5. Okay.
Uh-oh. Or that's
All
good.
right. You see the cone cold come blasting out, kind of icing over the anvil a bit. As you're trying to scrape across the ice and remove all that, you do see a slight glow in a rune that kind of has like 3 wavy lines through it. And it's got a light bluish color to it.
I have no idea what I did. This thing. It's glowing.
I feel like you did it. Yes, you did it.
Cool. Do we want to hit the wand?
No.
Okay.
No, please don't. Please.
Oh, I'm not gonna. I just asking.
Let me think for a moment.
I'm gonna start counting in my head.
I believe I have enchantment spells at my disposal.
And I'm just gonna keep counting until either we try something else or that glow on that rune fades.
Oh, I do. Awesome. Okay, cool. So, is Wampus gonna hit the wand? Is Wampus gonna be the one who hits the wand?
Sure.
Last time we were here, they only wanted him to touch it because
Right,
he's the
right, 'cause he's
high
disguised.
mage.
Because he's disguised.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to try, I have an enchantment spell that I can cast upon the anvil.
That's what we need, isn't it?
I believe so. Just how strong do you think of a spell should I use? Moderate strength.
Probably moderate. But I'd start with, I wouldn't go balls to the wall right off the gate.
Okay.
Yeah, I just did what that is, whatever that is.
Okay. Well, then high. High. What was his title? High. Richter? No, I don't know.
Y4. His name was.
I did not write that down.
You want to be? Well, I'll just say, step up. Let's be ready to strike the wand. I'm ready if you're ready, my liege.
High Aperture Tarth.
High Aperture, I'm ready if you are, High Aperture.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got the hammer in hand and he's ready.
Right.
Just let me know when you want me to do whatever it is. This.
I'm going to cast a spell on the anvil, and then I think maybe you strike the rune and strike the wand. I don't know.
All right. Well,
I don't
only
know.
way to find out for certain. He strikes the rune and then strikes the wand.
I casted.
But not real hard as to break the wand, just enough to kind of pass on the
Okay.
enchantment if necessary.
All right. What was the enchantment you put on there?
Entice Greed.
Entice Greed.
At level
All right.
3.
Level 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a D100.
D100. Sure thing. Sure thing, guy. What do I want? Low or high? Here we go. 34.
34. All right. What school is that? Insight Greed. What school is that?
Enchantment. It's an enchantment.
Okay. As it spatters across, you see a light fade of kind of looks like a seesaw with the seats on opposite ends, if that makes sense. So you got a line like this with this peg coming out like this and a peg coming out like that. It lights up slightly in a orange color, and you strike the rune. All right, strike the.
Wampus does.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
Touches
Have
to
him.
the wand. Sorry.
Roll me a d20.
Who do you want to roll?
It's just a straight roll for Wampus as he hits it.
19.
19. Okay. Alright. Well, with sight, greed, and that. Okay. You do see the orange and blue kind of try to merge together and kind of fizzles out. And the glows on the anvil are no longer there.
Did it work?
Take magic.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lorena has that wand.
Okay. As she detects magic, she sees that the anvil and the hammer are the only thing lighting up, other than what the stuff you're.
Nope. All right. So what's the what are we missing?
I mean, two of them were lit up. Maybe that was the issue. That one never did go away.
So
As
do we need a higher level spell in there or something?
I have no idea.
Now you
You
cast
wanna
that
go-
on the anvil, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
All right.
Does Wampus have any magic?
He does. Let's see. What's well, his magic only goes up to second level.
Yeah.
So let's see.
As you
I
consult,
Go ahead.
good. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say if it's a suggestion that we need a higher spell slot, let me know.
Okay. As you're going through the book, you notice that talks about the empowerment that creating a magic item drains its arcane user with its magic. So may need to be higher. You may need to have more oomph into it.
Fine. 5th level heat metal,
Okay.
and that is a transmutation.
Okay.
And I'm cast, like I said, I'm hitting it at 5th level.
All right. As you pop that in, you see a room light up that look like 3 different V's on top of each other.
All right, and I guess Wampus will try it again. Tink.
All right. As he strikes, nothing happens. The glow hasn't. The glow of the fire is still there for the fire room.
Okay. Do we need to light up all these fucking runes? Who's got the book? So do we know whether or not we need to light up all these runes?
Okay. As you're going through, you see that it requires an elemental and a spell from the school at a higher level.
Well, an elemental spell.
Elemental spell and a spell from the school.
Okay.
So you've got,
Heat metal, is it the spell from the school?
well, it's fire
Element.
damage.
Yeah, it's fire. So, like the last one, just to get this through, if Perrin cast it a little bit higher, he would have been able to get the one to go.
What was the other one that you cast? What was it? You did
It was
Greed.
Cone of Cold and Insight Greed.
Yeah.
This one's Heat Metal, and we need something else.
Oh, I don't know about hit
I
metal.
can cast heat metal as elemental.
Yes.
Okay.
Since it deals fire damage on you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
heat metal, and then I'll cast bless.
Does it have to be a transmutation spell? Got to be the same school as the elemental?
I think we just need an enchantment spell.
Yeah, enchantment spell.
So I'll bless the anvil at level 5.
All right. As you cast it again, you do see a chanting rune light up, but this time instead of an orange, it's glowing sort of a purish white, almost translucent type light shining through it.
I think it's good.
Think.
I have no idea.
All right. As you hammer it down, you start to see a yellowish orange glow kind of come across the wand itself. And after the third strike, it pops, the runes fade out. She does her detect magic, and the wand is now magical. It is a wand of fireballs.
Oh. Okay. Well, you've got a necklace, and now there's a wand of fireballs, but out of character, I think those are attunement. The wand.
Not to mention, I can cast the actual spell itself. So we can fireball some shit up if we have to.
I don't need the wand. I have no use for fire magic.
Alright, well, I guess, what are we missing now?
I think that's everything we need.
We have a wand. We will need to light a flame in a palm, and then
That was almost a problem.
shed a secret about yourself, and then quench. No, and then
Yeah, first we have to shield our heart with the wand. And I think that is probably just put it over our heart. Unless you've got a spell you need to cast to shield your heart. I don't know. Yeah, then like you said, summon a flame, shed a secret, coax a secret, or yeah, share a secret.
Poke the secret, quench it with ice. Face to the sky.
Yeah. Circle of, yeah, we're gonna have to find something
We
in.
need ashes.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy.
Yeah, we need to find something. I guess we could go find that Hydra creature.
I mean,
Do we have a
the
dead
ashes
body?
Have to be from a body?
Ashes of the dead.
Of the dead, okay. You said ashes. I just...
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then we have to stand in the circle.
Definitely ashes of the dead.
Look at Xeraphon. Been nice knowing you.
What about the...
Sarcasm.
What about the
What about the
monster?
lady with the
monster.
crown that turned to dust? Would that
Oh,
work?
yes. The lady turned to dust. We must go collect that dust. Yes.
Is dust and ashes the same thing?
I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In this case, yes.
So let's go back to that tower then.
And I think I heard some weird noise kind of like sneeze that out a second ago, so I'm thinking that's what that was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't hear that.
Was that what you were doing, Marcus?
I was just scratching my throat.
Yeah, okay.
I heard a cough, but I didn't understand what it was.
Yeah, I thought he was coughing the girl or whatever.
I mean, yeah, we also have the Hydra. We just have to go probably rip a head off.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, she's close. She's right in the corner.
She
Just
turned
couldn't
into
get
dust
the...
and ashes. It would make sense to take her dust and ashes. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that'll work, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I gave you two options of dead bodies.
What is a
After you find out-
skeleton?
We missed those ones, but now we're going back for it.
Okay.
We weren't thinking.
As y'all are walking back, someone give me a D100 roll.
I got it.
Yeah, that's fine.
We want a high or a low number.
Sure.
Doesn't matter. What did you get?
I know it doesn't matter. I'm just up worried. It's a 94. I just figured...
That's pretty high.
Oh
That's why I was wondering. Are we looking for a high number or a low number? Because it's a 94.
no! All the dust is gone. All the ashes are gone.
Shit. Look back across the city, it's just flat nothingness.
94 more undead come racing down the wall after us.
Well, it depends on the level. We have Perrin.
Y'all are walking from here. You notice coming towards hold on.
Uh-oh. Let's get it. Where's the dragon?
Nope, no dragon.
Where's our dragon? I mean,
Yes, where is our dragon?
it's Barco. Whatever his name is.
Heading towards this direction as you're leaving the tower, you see that followed by 3 of those Nothic creatures that you fought in the past.
Oh, those weren't fun, and I'm sure that's not fun.
And they're kind of walking away from you currently at this time. You see the Nothic open up the doors as the skull goes through and close it behind.
I think somebody else is trying to find their way in.
Is that the same thing you saw up there? And I'll point up at the top of the tower.
DM, is it the same thing that I saw?
Yes, that is what you saw.
It is. It is the same thing that I saw, but maybe it's magic or an illusion, or maybe it is the real thing.
Maybe it's something else.
As y'all are discussing this, you do see that they do pass through the barrier and start making their way up the passageway into the tower.
Maybe it's friendly? Maybe?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Ashes, quickly,
Yeah, well.
stealthily.
About as friendly as a drow in a broken snook in a tavern.
Yeah, no, that went great.
Okay.
Billy was good.
I don't know. I didn't eat any of it. I just helped you
So
make it.
Make your way back up through the tower. You do find the ashes at the base of this chair. You scoop it up.
Yep,
And then
they
what?
say ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If you don't take it out and use it, it's going to rust.
Yeah. So who wants to try this thing first once we get to wherever we need to go to perform this?
Well, I figured you would.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Because it's
Can you
got some
light
aspect
fire?
of it that's not going to harm you at all.
Can you make fire in your hand?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
Got a flint and tinder and some oil.
Can you make ice to put it out? Well, there's
Snow.
Can we take a piece of ice or something? Should we? Or there's snow all around us. It's still all frozen.
Pull out a short sword that just starts.
Oh, yeah, and then that ice dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And Wampus is what is Wampus doing? Yeah, his hands get real cold.
Perfect.
He
Yeah, no,
casts-
that'll work.
He doesn't use it on anybody, but he casts Chill Touch.
Hey, yeah, hit me with whatever. Whatever it takes.
Okay.
Who will? We should plan this out before we keep going. We haven't planned that far. Who will? Do you have the secret you're willing to tell, Typhoid?
Yeah.
And who will you ask a secret from?
Nargle, are you fine?
What, you want a secret from me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been pretty much an open book, haven't I?
If there's nothing to tell, what about you, Perrin?
No, I don't know if there's anything else I've got that I could tell.
I will tell you a secret.
All right.
Good.
I just gotta coax it out of you, apparently. Don't know why it's worded that way, but
That you will. That you will.
All right. What we got next?
I guess we just have to find where we perform it.
Well, you gotta look up. Something.
Oh, yeah,
There's stuff
yeah.
that had to take place after you coaxed these secrets out of him.
Yeah, quench the flame after coaxing a secret. Show the face to the sky. Don't know exactly what that's all about. Trace a circle with the ashes, and then stand in the circle and drink poison, or consume it.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
So where are you gonna do it at?
Hey, Xeraphon, do you know where this rite's meant to be performed?
No, I haven't had the
Probably
pleasure.
at the base of the tower would be my guess.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. We could try and find a place. Did none of those books say where we had to perform it?
I don't
None of
know.
the
Most of the
books
ones I
actually
looked at
talk
had
about it.
pictures.
Gotcha. All right.
But
I
would any of us,
guess.
because Wampus was reading a bunch of the proper books, so.
Yeah. It just talks about this ritual was designed to test visitors' magical aptitude, but can be performed without casting spells, for example. Yeah, summon the flame.
So we just
And
have to
full lamp
find where
oil.
to do
Yeah.
this.
But it talks about doing in the correct order outside the spire. You can pass through the force fields thereafter.
Maybe
I
right in
guess
front
go
of the
till we
force field
can't.
then.
Yeah, go until we can't go any further.
Yeah. Well, you see a slight yellow shimmer across.
Mm-hmm.
You good look? Guess. Oh, okay. I saw you waving your hand. I was just thought
That
you
was
were
my
asking.
shimmer. That was my
Gotcha.
shimmer.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
So you just walk up to it. Do you touch it?
Uh,
Do you
Oh.
touch it?
you say that.
Come on, you want to touch it, don't you?
No, I think I'll perform it right here.
You sure you don't want to touch it?
When the DM says touch it, you don't touch it.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. So,
You got any metal on you?
do I?
Hey, he's a monk.
Yes?
Okay, I was just asking.
Yeah, because me and Nargle have those giant gold
Yeah, we
rings that
do,
we're using as
bands.
armbands.
Yeah.
I'm currently carrying your Dragon Slayer sword,
Yep.
since you seem to be in love with that Berserker axe.
That's a great axe.
Yeah.
Which I'm still currently holding in my hand.
But yeah, I have, some little metal things. That scarab, amulet of health.
I was just asking if you had any metal. That's it.
Yeah, I do. I got some metal.
Okay.
Not armor, but some metal.
Okay.
The
Nothing
only
happens. I was just harassing.
Yeah, the only thing that'd be touching me would probably be the amulet and the scarab.
Yeah.
Because the sword's probably in a scabbard.
Yeah, I use the
Yeah.
scabbard only for that.
Yeah. So I guess here we go. I'm going to take the wand that is possibly magical. I'm going to
Okay.
place it over my heart.
Okay.
And then I am then going to take a little bit of flint and tinder and light it into my hand.
Okay.
So I have a fire in the palm of my hand.
Alrighty. You take 1 point of fire damage.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Third, I'm going to look across everybody and look at Perrin and say, I was a crewman aboard the Dark Duchess, and I killed and ate everybody on the ship to survive. Third, I'm just going to go past that. I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask you if you have any secrets that you would like to share about yourself, since you have heard mine and I have shared it with you.
I do. I hold ignored belief and ambition in my heart. I believe Ilmater still belongs to the domains of hope and freedom, and I hope to establish and raise his popularity in that manner by promoting him as a god of hope and freedom and establishing my own branch of the religion.
All right. Quickly, I'd like to do an insight check on him to see if that was a secret he had been sharing or if he's just spouting nonsense, possibly.
All right. Roll for an insight.
Oh, that's decent. 16 plus, is that 10? Yeah, 26.
Baron?
I was being completely honest.
All right. So I think to myself and think, all right, that would work. All right, then I will take the ice and clench it in my fist to put out the flame.
Okay.
I'm going to, if I have anything on my head, I don't think I'm wearing a hood or anything right now since the ice and cold isn't bothering me. I'm going to look up to the sky.
Okay.
And then around myself, I am going to take the ashes, put a circle around myself. Standing
Okay.
in said circle, I am then going to take the vial of poison that I got from Lorena, down it in
Alright.
one go.
Did we say what the poison, how potent that was?
I'm immune to poison.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, the poison was a basic 3d6 DC 13.
Okay.
So,
All right.
but yeah, since I'm immune to it,
Okay.
let me delete that. Those were the 8 steps.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nothing happened.
You're just standing there. You gonna try to walk through the barrier now that you've done the ritual?
I guess. I don't need this wand. I think it's one of you are next, and I'm gonna toss the wand to whoever's reaching for it.
Yeah, I just put my hand on your shoulder and walk through with you, if you do.
Yeah, I'll turn to go and walk through.
Wait, your tinderbox too, please.
Yeah.
As you go, you smack right into the shield and take 5 points of electric damage.
Oh boy.
So you see my face just smush and shock, and
Well, that didn't work. What the hell?
something's wrong.
Maybe it was your secret.
Well, I mean, that was something that I, didn't tell anybody except for a few of you.
But see, that's
And-
still, I mean, for most of us, it must not have been a secret. Would we think that was a reason, Marcus?
I think it's the location.
Kind of insight check on it to see if we can figure it out? I have a passive
Sure.
of 18. So you need me to roll?
Yes, go ahead and roll for me.
Oh, that's even better. That's 29 for insight on seeing
All right,
what it could have been
insight.
that could have been wrong.
That's a 26 on my end.
Okay. As y'all are sitting there discussing what could have gone wrong, you kind of look over at the parent because you're like, well, maybe he was, but no, he was telling the truth. Wait a minute. When we left the Tower of Enchantment, there was laughter.
Was that enchant? No, that was illusion that had laughter.
Or
behind us.
illusion. Yeah, illusion. Sorry.
Could that have been an illusion, the one we saw? That wasn't the real inscription, possibly?
Well, let's go back and check.
All right, yeah. Hopefully, you guys don't get too bothered by whatever that was last time we went in there.
What was that? I mean, what was the message on that one?
No, I'm talking about the getting through the fog.
Yes, I know, but the message itself.
Show your face to the sky.
It does sound a little mellow compared to the rest of them.
I mean, one was share a secret for all to hear. Shield your heart with a wand of nether oak, which we got.
Yeah, but that also a little work. Let's go back to that place. We'll check it out. Hopefully, we won't have that issue again.
Meander through the fog if it's still there into the tower.
All right. I need DC saves.
What DC? DC
Okay.
what saves?
What was that?
I love this dice right now. It's 18 plus 6.
I think it was a wisdom save.
Yeah, it was a wisdom. It was I can't remember what you guys got.
Well, I'm going to
Yeah, wisdom save.
Card.
using a card.
All right.
Gives me advantage on this roll.
Baron, you're good.
Natural 20.
Nice.
You're good. So far, everybody's good. What is Lorena?
I'm sure she'll wait outside for us with the
Yeah.
dragon.
Sure.
She can watch Wampus and Zerfon. It's easier that way.
Okay.
With Barakas.
Yeah. Okay. As you all seem to walk through the mist with no issues, make your way up, and as you're in the uppermost chamber, 30-foot square, lit by purple continuous flames, the wall's constant inscription written on the walls in Draconic reads, 6, show thy face to the sky.
Alright, hold on a second. Do I not have that spell? I thought I had that spell.
Where is it at? Is it on the ceiling really high up, or?
It's, well, for you, it's probably about eye level.
I'd like to run my fingers across it to see if what's inscribed is the same as what I feel.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast a spell myself.
Yeah, I'll do this while they're doing whatever they're doing.
All right. As you run your fingers, because it's in Draconics, and the only person who speaks Draconic is down there with the dragon. So you're running your fingers across, and the symbols
I don't have it.
are a little different than what you're feeling. What line kind of looks like it's going down to the right is actually going straight up, type deal.
Can I give me a second here.
Yeah, so what's actually wrote is being hidden, I guess, and we could make what are those called? A charcoal, where you just place parchment and then you
Rubbing?
rubbing. Yeah, you rub charcoal on it. What the hell is that called? It's a rubbing.
I could also dispel the magic.
Yeah, if you want to do that. The other option I could do is I could try and just copy what I feel.
That's up to you. I keep dispel magic as a spell I know for this purpose because I find it very useful.
Yeah, the only reason I'm offering up what I can do is because you've already cast a whole bunch of spells today, unless you're willing to keep going.
I have many more spells at my disposal.
I'm fine with that then, if you want to try and dispel it, however that works.
Yep. Give me DC or a D20 roll plus, what is it, your
Wisdom
modifier?
Yeah, my wisdom mod?
Spellcasting modifier.
My spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Wisdom proficiency.
With my proficiency?
Yeah, it's wisdom proficiency.
Alright, so it's plus 9.
Yeah.
25.
Okay, it
Bless you.
dispels. Thank you.
Only 25, huh?
16 plus 9.
As you're rubbing your fingers there, you start to see the script fade away, and actually in the wall, you see a draconic message.
Now that we can take the rubbing. Now.
Yeah. So yeah, do a quick rubbing of the message.
And while he's
Give me a performance on that.
Does anybody else want to do this?
Sure, I'll do the rubbing. Plus, the memory or whatever.
Use a harvest divine power while they're doing the
That'll
rubbing.
be a
second level spell slot back.
Performance
Okay. Yeah.
23.
All right.
I could
You
assist
do
you.
this. You do this amazing rubbing of
I mean,
this whatever.
I do rubbing all the time. And this is just,
That's 3 more than I could get if I rolled a natural 20.
I could give you guidance too. You get a D4 roll on the end of that as well.
But
Okay.
yeah.
oh, that's
No,
up to
my-
Marcus. It was said after I rolled.
Yeah, no, I mean, but
You're good. You got perfect rubbing. So
Okay.
if you want to cast it because it's cantrip, go ahead. And
It
you can,
would add 4 points to it,
but it would have been no different result.
Perfect.
it's St. Tor. We don't need higher. We just need to pass it.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So you make your way down.
All right, well, let's
You
head back
Got
out.
Lorena and
10 minutes later.
whatever the dragon's name is. I already forgot it.
Myth Barakaz.
Yes,
Myth.
Myth Barkaz. You're correct. Jeez. That's better pronunciation than I could do it looking at it.
I'm pretty good at pronunciations, honestly.
I'm just like,
One of my strengths.
that.
Alrighty. So take it down. You head it back out. You see Lorena and
Lorena,
dragon.
tell us what this says.
Yes, I can.
Oh,
It says 6. Hide thyself behind a mask.
Oh, that's different.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, we can probably do that pretty easily.
Wampus has a mask.
Yeah, he's got the goblin mask. That's why I was thinking we could probably do that pretty easily.
Anybody have any illusion magic? Basic illusion magic? Is anyone able to cast?
Oh, we actually have the mask.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
Wampus is literally wearing a goblin mask.
The other thing I was thinking of is we have a gold mail drow mask, but we left that at home. So yeah,
Dirty creatures. Dirty.
What, Drow?
Nah. From what?
yeah, I've dealt with them on occasion. Yeah, they're not bad, not great. Depends.
I mean, sure, whatever.
Now Duragar, on the other hand,
Horrible.
oh, of course, you know.
Okay, so you head back and you proceed with the rituals again.
Does anybody have some more poison? I know Lorena took that poison her feet, I think, just so she could make poison.
Let's see what she.
Because that's where I got it from, is she had made the poison.
Well, I have a brewer's kit, a brewer's supplies.
I've got alcohol for days.
So
That's
that
poison right there.
technically counts as poison, so maybe we can use that.
I mean, alcohol
Let's
count-
see if
does
alcohol
count.
counts, yeah.
We can all drink alcohol.
Yeah, we
I
can
love
see if that
alcohol.
works.
I love alcohol. I'm a dwarf. I spend a lot of my time with humans, but I still have a natural love for alcohol.
Reach in my bag and pull out a bottle of whiskey.
Ooh.
There you go.
I'll actually try a little bit.
Down to 5. It's just whiskey from a bar.
I mean, you don't need to drink the whole bottle.
Just a little. I hand
Oh,
it
you
back.
can keep that bottle.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, start from the top, I guess. The same thing as last time. Take the wand and get that prepared. And going back to my notes to make sure I do this right. Shield the heart. Tinderbox in the hand to make a flame. Okay, another secret. I will share my real name because I don't think I've told anybody that.
I'll give you mine as well.
Yeah, because I've hidden my real name from everybody and I cannot pronounce it because of course I can't.
Well, I mean, when we met, it was like Typhlo or something like that.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason the gods changed it, it felt like. No, my real name is Iapatos Whitemane.
the pactos?
Yeah, it's the same thing, but a different language.
Okay.
Yeah, because I never say my last name. I actually have a last name, Cycros. But yeah, share that secret. You shared your real name for a
Well,
secret.
I'm going to hang on to that in case I need another secret. But the secret that I'll share is that Wandermere is the name of the human priest who raised me, and not my given last name, not my given surname.
Alrighty.
I'm going to probably have to tell another secret, I think, to get through. So
yeah.
I'm going to hold one of my secrets back, I guess.
Yep.
No, I think once you perform the ritual, the group can go through.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
All right. I take a point of fire damage, like last time, I'm sure. Ice in the hand, quench the flame.
Malchus holds out a mask.
I'll put the mask over my face to shield myself, and while I'm at it, I'll transform into a werebear to even change that I'm from a Leonin into a werebear. And then I will again trace the circle with ashes, stand in the circle, and I will just go ahead and see if this works. I will just down a bottle of wine.
Okay. All right.
And I will consume that as poison.
Well, I mean, when you drink a bottle like you just did, this downing, it's called alcohol poisoning.
Yep.
I mean, I also have a 5-gallon cask of ale.
Did it work?
Turn around and I'll set the wand and stuff on the ground so they could use it and see if I can pass on through.
And you pass on through.
I will take the mask and
Does me putting my hand on his shoulder walking through follow with him?
No. You, as soon as he passes through and your hand gets to it, you see he's kind of walking away. And you
Gonna have to tell a secret, Largwall. Gonna have to tell a secret.
Yeah, but then we're running out of secrets to coats out other people.
Gonna have to tell a secret. And I'll start doing the whole process and turn to Largwall and say, my family last name is Goldsmith as my secret as we're going around.
I mean, you could ask me another secret. I'm sure I've got a couple left in the bank.
I'm looking at Largwall.
Fine. I'm still in the north because I'm pretty much pissed off Daraxel Bainray because I slept with a woman that he's infatuated with back in Luskin.
So you're running from Jarlaxle.
And I continue the ritual and then I run through.
Okay. All right. Sake of brevity, y'all run through. Lorena's secret she gives up is her real name's Kilrayan, because everyone only knows her as Lorena.
Most of us. No, half of us at this point.
So we have any other secrets we need to pop out there to make sure everybody's works?
Just so you don't have to make up another one, we'll just say all the
But you didn't like the first one I made up?
No, but that might come into play in Sunday's game.
You never know. It might.
I'm looking for this Goliath named.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, everyone's able to go through. All secrets have been shared, and now you're able to pass in and out the barrier, unbothered, unscaled. Dan, you do take 2 points of electric damage as your hand hits.
Okay.
And then, the 1 point of fire damage for the summoning the flame, unless you have produce flame or some other fire magic to summon a flame.
Yeah. Firebolt,
Okay.
I guess.
I'll take the damage. Yep.
All right.
Yeah. I'll make sure I give Typhloid his stuff back, and
I have no use for the
that.
wand.
Wampus the mask. Well, Wampus would have had to use it also, I suppose, right?
Well, technically, he's wearing a mask without wearing a mask. He's got
Okay.
the hat of disguise on.
True.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually,
'Cause
I can make the green flame blade and put it in my hand. So,
Okay.
it's a cantrip.
Alrighty. So do you make your way up into
what's that giant circular thing in the middle there?
that giant circular thing in the middle?
Looks like a big old flaming orb or something.
Yeah.
This enormous artifact is enclosed with the force field. Okay. Beneath the great spires is a luminous 50-foot diameter crystal sphere rests on an ornate stand. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Well,
I better be ready to get busy.
It looks
Yes.
magical. You want to identify it?
sure.
I mean,
We want to sit here
just,
for 10 minutes and do so?
it's weird and strange and interesting looking.
Alright, well, I guess I'll take 10 minutes to cast Identify.
Okay.
If that helps out any.
You die.
Probably. Oh, it's the mythal.
Yes.
Okay.
Wheat.
Do we want to read all of that, or are you just saying, here you go, have it?
I think there's more over here.
Yeah, you can read it all. I don't care. However, but
What?
as you do that, you see it's basically hear a screeching noise. Okay. Yeah. I guess we're doing this.
Well,
What are
I
we
didn't
doing?
touch it, so. You don't have to touch it to identify it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. But then someone say they're trying to tend to it or no?
No.
Nobody said they were.
Oh,
No,
okay.
we
Identify it.
We're just identifying
Yeah.
to see what it was.
Okay.
Does somebody
yeah.
want to attune to it? I can't.
I don't know what it is yet.
It's a
Perrin is very
missile.
wise. Perrin knows not to touch strange, magical, dangerous-looking things in the middle of magical wizard cities without knowing what it is first. To be fair.
Yeah. It is a
Crystal ball.
Giant
Glow
crystal
sheds
ball.
bright
that
light. The glow draws magic from the weave that can be harnessed for various purposes. For example, Netherese mages used mythals to keep their cities, mythalars, to keep their cities aloft and empower their magical items, or magic items. The bigger the mythalar, the more magic it can hold. The largest mythalar is 150 feet in diameter. This one is small. It's about 50 feet in diameter. To attune to this, creature must finish a short rest within 30 feet of it, meditating on the mythalar. Up to 8 creatures can be attuned to it one time. Otherwise, the mythalar follows the attunement rules. If a 9th creature tries to attune to it, nothing happens. All creatures attuned to this can sense when the device is being used. A creature attuned to this device can use any of its properties, but only if all creatures attuned to the device agree to allow it.
So is it possible that at some point in time, all the mages in the city here were attuned to this?
It sounds like that might be a decent assumption.
Is the Demi-Lich attuned to it?
If he was a
Probably.
caster or something when this thing was initially built, then yeah, I'm sure he's probably attuned to it.
Then maybe we have to attune to it.
Well, I don't know if I can.
Well, we also don't know if there are more than 9 already attuned to it.
But there's so much we don't know.
I mean, I guess it could.
I don't know.
Could also be a warning because it already says it lets people know, and then we'd be losing our bit of surprise whether we have any or not.
Mm-hmm.
But if we do try to attune to it, and you can attune to it, then you know there's still 8 creatures attuned to this mythalar.
And if I can attune to it, I can negate anything that the demi-lich tries to do with it.
Correct.
Yeah, from the sounds of what it's been explained.
Yeah, because you have to agree on all of it.
Sharing is caring, after all.
How cold is it here?
It's
Is it still like these sub-zero temperatures?
not as bad, but yes, it's still sub-zero temperatures for the most part here.
Would it matter attuning to it? Is there anything that this can be used for?
Well, while you are on the
fly
same
the city
plane of
around.
existence as this thing, you can use an action to fly in any direction. Choose at a speed of 30 feet.
Want to
All
go back
matter
to
within
town?
500 feet of the device moves with it. And all structures held aloft by hover in place when not in motion. As an action, you can cause one magic item you are holding within 30 feet to immediately regain all its expended charges or uses. Magic item recharge in this manner can't be recharged by it again until the item regains expended charges from its own. You can also use it to cast control weather without requiring any components, without the needs for you to be outdoors. This casting of the spell has a 50-mile radius. For the duration of the spell's casting, you must be within 30 feet to cast it.
So really all it sounds like that could be done is refilling magic items and casting a spell, because it looked like that
Well,
skull was floating on its
everybody
own,
has
or is
to
that...
agree to
Flying-
the use of it, though.
Taking a flying fortress out of whatever you have it inside of.
Gotcha.
I mean, we don't need to attune to it. No, we don't at all.
Yeah, you could stop if it's attuned to it from doing anything. Like if it can't fly normally. I mean, those flaming skulls were flying on their own.
Yeah, but it
Could,
keeps it from...
Demi-lich fly on its own?
I don't know enough about them.
I don't know enough about them either. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going to assume so, since we saw it flying already.
I say we continue on.
Oh, and there's something else wrong with it, so I wouldn't go touching it.
All right. Yeah. No. Step back. So you're saying if you touch this, it's a bad day?
I'm saying if you touch it for somebody like us, it might be the last day.
So you're saying if one of those Nothics were to attack us, or that Demi-lich, if we were to, throw them at it, it would be a very bad day for them.
If you're able to, yeah, I mean, you could use it that way.
Sounds like a
Touch it.
But it's
if
down
all
here.
else fails idea.
Touch it.
Am I the only one you shared that with?
I showed all players,
Oh.
and I thought
Yeah.
If you touch it, you run the risk of
it's
Having a
dead.
anywhere
day.
up to 270 points of damage.
All right. Well, how do we continue on? How do we go up the tower? There's
That
stairs.
instant killing.
Is it a teleportation thing, or is it like stairs to go up this tower, or what is it?
What do we see?
At where you're at right now, you don't see any stairway. You do recall a passageway over in the prison that the guards were used to go up to the tower.
Oh, that thingy.
Oh, bang, bang. Okay.
Maybe we
Now-
would have had to do that anyway, because there could have been a portal blocking entry from there as well.
Okay. All right. I remember that now.
Yeah. You could try to climb up if you like.
No, I don't have a climber's kit or anything.
Okay.
Hold
I
on a
could try
second.
and climb, and I got rope.
Or you can just take the stairs.
Easier way, yeah.
Okay. So you make your way over to the stairs.
Question.
Yeah.
For moving.
Answer.
Can I cast something using my instrument at a higher level? If the instrument
It is
uses a
just-
spell to cast, can I cast it at a higher level?
I'd be cast at that particular level. Like, say, you have to spend 5 charges on whatever to cast this spell.
Okay.
Unless it's your spell focus. I don't think.
It's my harp, and it's got 7 charges. So does it mean I can use more charges to cast it at a higher spell slot?
Yeah, if it says sort of like your wand, I guess.
Well, I mean, it just tells me the spell. You can touch a willing creature. The target gains the ability to fly for the duration. When the spell ends, the target falls. At a higher level, you can cast a spell. 4th level or higher, you get additional creature for every slot level above 3rd.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying.
It
Your
says
harp.
there's 7 chargers. Yeah, it's the harp.
Okay. So 1 charge per cast, correct?
Hold on a second. I might be able to go one better than that, thanks to Wampus. I forgot all about him.
Well, what I'm asking is, does it say spend a charge and you can cast fly type deal? Is that what it says?
For the harp?
Actually, it doesn't say spend a charge. Just
Okay,
one action,
so it's a,
concentration, 1 creature. Oh, that's something else. But none of the spells say use a charge. Let me go find the actual harp itself and see what it says. An
So
instrument, yeah, it's 1 charge. Each one can only be cast 1 time, so that's fine.
okay.
So I will use 2 charges,
Okay.
and I will cast Fly on myself. And I can't use 2 charges, so hold on. I think levitation requires,
Concentration as well.
yes it does. Fudge. Sickles. Alright, so does harp large.
We're gonna have to take the stairs.
Alright, well I thought maybe I was going to try to cast Fly, Levitate. Wampus has a floating disc. It can be 3 feet. He can cast that so we can ride it with him on their shoulder or him on somebody else's shoulder.
yeah, we got a
We
lot
have
of people.
too many people, so yeah, let's make our way back to whatever trolley cart or whatever there is.
All right.
Prison?
Hold on.
But we do
Let's
know
close
we're
that.
certain we can come through here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go in and out, no problems whatsoever. All right. You make your way downtown.
No. I know,
All right.
I know a few of us have been doing our damnedest not to do that to you. Alright, where we need to be.
Bottom left.
Bottom
It's
left.
a little too far bottom left.
Y'all see?
Yeah, I put myself there.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that. My bad.
Here we go.
Where are we going on that arrow? Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Near the apex of the strut, the ceiling of the tunnel gives way to a landing that offers a view of the citadel's uppermost reaches. Light from a high window illuminates a set of steps that ascend to a pair of mahogany doors that in the tower's face.
Stairs.
Well, only one way to go.
Should we try and be quiet about this, or do we feel that that's probably not going to be a good idea?
Well, we can try to be quiet.
We try our best. I think it's never a bad idea to be careful as you can.
Yeah. Unless somebody's got pass without a trace.
Oh, that's only a 19.
That's a 5 for me.
I got a 10.
All right. And what are y'all doing?
Stealth. Sneaky.
Stealth. All right. All right. As you're making your way up the door, boop, 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 you see a head pop up from its book, looking through a sort of window. We're closed. Go away.
What?
No.
I said we're closed. Go away.
Why are you closed?
All right. I need a wisdom save from you, Perrin, since you're the one that says that.
All right, because I said no.
Yeah, because he's
Yes.
terrible at wisdom saves. That's like not your thing at all.
No, horrible. That's not that high though. That was only a 13.
Alrighty.
Or
Probably rolled like a 4.
did roll a 4. Yeah.
His wisdom. So at this level, what is?
Actually, I have advantage on spells and magical effects. So if it's a spell or a magical effect, I would technically have advantage on that roll.
You would have advantage, but its DC is a 12.
Okay.
As he goes, I suggest that you guys go away. We're closed. So
But why? Why are you closed?
He casted magic on me, and I
Yeah.
know that he casted magic on me, right?
Yeah, because you kind of
So
get the
I'm
urge to go away, but
Yeah.
you're like, wait a minute, no, fuck this guy.
I'm going to respond with a zone of truth on him.
Oh, that's all
Alright.
of us, isn't it?
Anyone who's in the range, yeah. But it's like
19.
is he removed from us? Wait, let's see. No,
He's behind a window.
I can get it. So it's just around him. It's only a 15-foot radius.
Okay.
I think I
Up to
could
you.
cast it, so I get it like.
Yeah, if you put it back there, it'd just be him.
All right. And let me look that up.
It's not like it's fireball.
No, it's not.
Even then, I have a high chance of succeeding.
It's a verbal and a somatic spell, but it's a charisma save of 19 for.
Okay, so this is a charmed effect.
It
Possibly?
it's an enchantment, but it doesn't say the creature is charmed. It says
Okay.
until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time or it starts its turn there and must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether the creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
Zone of truth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't say
Wait,
It's
that's not a strong spell.
but I don't know.
Yeah, you don't charm them to make them tell the truth. They just can't lie. But they cannot say anything. They can be like, yeah, I'm not going to tell you anything.
Oh yeah, give the DM ideas. Shame on you, Curtis.
I mean, hey,
No, like you
if
just
it was
don't
where we were, I failed it. It's charisma? Yeah, no, not a chance.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was just double checking because some spells say charmed, or if creature can't be charmed, this doesn't
What,
work.
really?
So
What's
Yeah.
the DC on that?
He
19.
cast it behind him, though.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to
Oh, okay.
deliberately cast it on you.
Okay. Rules as interpreted.
Good, because
This
I'm the
does not
charmingest person here, and I failed. If it was
Pose.
cast on me.
charm. Okay, it seems like he rolled a natural 20, so -2, 18.
Failed.
Okay.
What? Why are you casting magic on me? Don't cast magic on me. I'm more powerful than you are.
I told you to go away. You're not going away. You just cast magic on me.
Like, it was a reaction to your magic casting.
So
You
why do we gotta go away?
first.
Why can't we come in?
You see his eyes start to glow silver
Don't do that.
as he does. I need oh, well, shit.
No, I don't need that right now.
Hey, Floyd, punch him.
I can try and break through the glass window that he's behind.
Break it.
But I don't have Mage Slayer, so I can't react to his casting.
No, he's casting a spell?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
whatever he's doing, whether it's casting or innate.
So
Well,
Is it higher than third level? Because
oh yeah, it's definitely higher. Or no, your counterspell will be fine.
Yep.
But he missed anyways as he was doing it as a psychic lash.
oh, okay.
Mm.
So, is he the only one in there?
Yes.
Looks like it.
That purple line doesn't mean there's another creature in there?
That's his zone of truth.
Oh,
Yeah,
beginning.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha. So,
If you want to go ahead and roll a niche,
well,
Hey, that's finally a good initiative. I'd normally roll absolute dog shit.
I would like to do an if, but well, we'll just go and do that.
Okay, so I don't have to change it. Perfect.
me neither. That's happened to me a couple of times recently.
Normally I roll like a 4 on my initiative roll, so I always go last.
There we go.
And then I just sprint 55 feet into a combat. But that's going to be 16-16.
all righty. All right. Go ahead with what we're going to do.
All right. Well, as a bonus action,
Okay.
hop in behind
Oh.
him.
All right.
Misty step.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and mark that as done. There it is. And all right. I'll just take 2 attacks against him with the flat end of the axe.
Okay.
There's a door between between him and the other guy, so there is no advantage on the attack. It's gonna be a 21 for the first shot,
That hits.
and another 15. 21 on the second shot.
All right.
First damage is 4, but the second damage is an 11.
All right.
Non-lethal because I don't know the situation. I'm not going to kill this guy outright. But
Okay.
enough for him to know maybe he made a mistake.
Have we learned?
Oh, wait a minute. I entered a zone, didn't I?
Yep. Yep. So make a charisma save. 19.
Really? I rolled a 2, so that makes that a 9.
Ooh. Ask him anything.
It's not my turn yet.
All right.
But that'll be my
Now
turn.
it is. Now it's your turn.
Oh, now it's my turn. Perrin's gonna go like, Ilmater! And that's his word of radiance, and there's just gonna be a wave of power. And can this thing make a Constitution save of 19, please?
That he might be able to do.
So yes,
Oh, interesting.
we have learned that these things are human-like constructs that are guards, workers, valets.
And unfortunately, it was a straight 18.
Oh, so he's gonna, 18 flat,
18 flat.
so it fails.
Yep.
All right, so let me roll. It's not a lot of damage, but it's just a cantrip. It's a good old cantrip. Oh, that's pretty good. 11.
No, it was a what? What'd you do?
Word of radiance.
A word of radiance. Okay.
Yeah, word of radiance. One of my
It's
cantrips.
not the cantrip that you can drop.
And then I think he's gonna move a little bit, see if he can get a little bit better of a view on this thing here. And then that's it. That's all I'll do.
All right. Typhoid.
I'm gonna try and break through this window to get to him.
Okay.
So would do like an attack roll, athletics.
You want to do an attack roll at disadvantage because you are breaking through the glass.
I'm immune
Or
to
does he,
like
or you want him to roll
non-magical
attack roll
bludgeoning, piercing,
against the
slashing.
glass?
Say what?
Or do you want him to roll an attack roll against the glass?
If he's just breaking the glass, it'd be a regular. But if he's trying to get to the guy, I'll let him punch through the glass and hit them.
Oh, okay.
Disadvantage is just for the glare of the.
I'll break
That's the
the glass
first hit.
first. Yeah, I'll break
Okay.
the glass first. So
Because technically the second hit will have advantage.
yeah, so I rolled low. That's only an 11 to hit the glass.
It's glass.
Okay,
It
that's
can't
a lot
move.
of damage though. That's 16 points of damage.
Okay, the glass is shattered. You got some
Okay.
glass fragments in your hand.
It's fine. I'm gonna
It's
now.
not magical. It ain't silver.
I'm gonna bite into this guy's neck,
All
and
right.
then try and rip out his constructed kidneys. So that's cocked.
I see how it is.
Okay.
I'm non-lethally trying to knock the sucker out, and you're gonna rip his head off.
I don't have non-lethal sort of attacks. They're, more lethal. So that's gonna hit. It's a 19, and then 17 plus. So it's natural 19, natural 17. These are gonna be just to the first two. So that's. 30 points of damage.
All right. As you bite into his neck, you rip out what would be a trachea, and you start chewing on it.
And yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to hold on to key points actually. So yeah, I'm just going to be right there, right behind him.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
I pushed the body to the side and unlocked the door.
Well, shit.
Okay. As you do that.
We haven't dealt with these things
really
before.
Didn't.
I mean, they're constructs. They're not really people.
Yeah, but think of it like Typhoid. I mean, not Typhoid, but Tobias.
Well, he's actually alive. I think.
These are actually alive.
Yeah.
Kind of kick it down the stairs.
That was kind of brutal, dude. Even
Yeah.
for you.
I mean, I didn't expect him to fall down
I mean,
immediately.
do you want to talk about it?
No, not
Are
really.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't
What's
want to talk
behind
about
you?
anything? You got nothing on your mind? You want to talk about nothing like that?
No, not really. Not right now. I'm curious what's behind you and what's possibly behind these doors to the front of us.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
didn't even bother to look. I just popped in here and figured I'd intimidate this guy enough to where he'd open the door and let us through. But Yeah.
All right.
This works.
And
too.
yours
it's like there
is at the end of this passage to the west, a narrow window overlooks the steps main entrance. Anyone who enters the passage is challenged by what you just killed. The same one that tries to shoo away the intruders from there. Magen emerges from a cramped sentry position at the east and uses telepathy to politely inform intruders, the third trespassers.
I feel like
Yeah.
we might be trespassing now. I don't know about that for sure, though.
I mean, yeah,
Well-
we are technically trespassing because we pretty much breaking and entering. I mean, I'm not worried about that. I don't mind breaking and entering. So I've done it several times before. It's not a big deal, but still,
Yeah. But yeah, he's the only guy back there. It's just a passageway. As the doors open up, chamber music washes over you as you enter the ballroom. In contrast to the desolate frozen
what
ruins
door are we going
outside.
through?
Well, I was curious if there was anything behind you because it looks like there's a hallway going up this way, and then there's the up here.
Yeah, unless y'all want to climb through here and go up.
Well, I'll walk around, I guess, and I'll find the door that comes through here.
All right.
And how far does that zone go?
15-foot radius.
8-foot radius.
Yeah. So as you walk through, you see two different doors, and then of course this door here is the one that
Are they
takes
locked?
you into this hook. No. Did you want to take a peek in them?
Well, I mean, I got two more doors. I got three doors in here. One of them goes back towards where you guys are getting ready to head to, and then two go the other direction. Well, do you want to check them out or no?
Aaron, you want to check out what's behind door numbers 2 and 3?
Sure.
I'll just go through the glass and meet up with you.
So I'll check this door here.
Okay, so everyone's going through the glass window.
I would have gone
Yeah.
through the way that Largwall kind of peeked his head out for a second and then kind of turned around and went back in, and I would kind of followed him back around through.
Alrighty. When you open this door, let me go ahead and remove the dynamic lighting. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
As you walk in
Nice.
or open the door, this irregular shaped room contains 6 staves stored in racks along its walls, with room for more.
Kind of staves. I'll grab one.
All right. Give me a 1d6 roll.
4.
This is carved from a golden lasper wood with carvings of fish swimming upriver along the length.
Okay. Lorena, are these magical?
They do not seem to be magical. These appear to be some kind of arcane focus for spellcasters.
I'll throw it back in the rack.
Alrighty.
Well, I mean, do you want to do the honors there, Tough Boys, since you're still standing there? Go check the top door.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll listen to the door real quick. Any noise?
All right.
Oh. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just going to listen to see if there's any noise behind the door,
Right, I
which is
have
only a 23.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's lower than my passive, but... Or do I smell anything as well behind that door? Anything different?
Mm,
Well, smell you have advantage on.
Yeah, hearing and smell. That's what
yeah.
I did. That was the 23. I rolled a 10 and a 13.
you don't hear anything precisely. You do see some lights kind of flickering through. But let's go ahead and remove your dynamic lighting so you can see the horror that you're about to walk into.
Oh,
Okay.
empty room.
So I can, yeah. Brain in a jar
What?
thing.
Okay. Shifting green, purple, and blue lights spill into this room through a single window bolted down. Tables hold an array of equipment, beakers of alchemy fluid, uh, alembics, cut crystal needles, surgical tools, coiled leather tubes, and more. Behind the table stands an ornate suit of armor. Where the head should be is a swollen human brain floating in the jar or floating inside a canister of translucent fluid.
Oh, so it's one full thing, not two separate things.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. I have no idea what that is.
Is there anything
Nice
else-
looking armor, though.
Anything else of interest in this room? While you comb your mustache with your back scratcher?
No.
Is it moving?
Uh, oh shit! It's 8 o'clock. Give me 10 minutes, and then we'll get back. I need
Yep.
to
All
put
right.
him to
We'll
bed.
take a 10-minute break, ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
and we'll be right back. most of us are back. Kurt, you back with us?
Oh, yes. Yes, I've been there. Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't even pay attention to the camera whenever I brought it back up. Alright, so we come across a brain in a jar on top of a suit of armor.
Yes, and she is not really doing anything, just sitting there looking at the table of all the little artifacts and stuff like that that's sitting on there, or the alchemy stuff. Yeah.
Alright, well, I mean, I don't see any point in bothering them. Maybe we should just step back out and go.
Agreed.
Yeah. It's weird that there's a brain there, but all right.
Aaron's not going in.
I'll make our way towards the bigger room.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Chamber music washes over you as you enter the ballroom, and contrast to the desolated frozen ruins of outside. A dozen or so people mill around here dressed in flowing silk garments and holding colorful hand masks and feathered fans. Noble courtiers laugh and gossip as servants move among them, offering sugar treats on silver platters.
Were there people here before? Are there people here? Were there people here before?
Give me insight check.
Okay. 12.
Looks like you walked into a ballroom party. There's laughter going on, music being played. People shaking hands.
I'm kind of looking around confused, but like walking forward in, I guess. Kind of looking at Type Floyd and Largwell, seeing what they're doing.
I don't know. It's weird, strange.
I think we should, I mean, what the hell should we do? Let's explore. I mean, I see a doorway over there and whatever the hell's up that way.
Yeah. Because it looks like bottom left, top right, and then up the stairs, and there's another room. There.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then
is what I'm
something over
seeing.
there.
Something over there, and whatever straight ahead, it looks like an opening, a window. Right, Marcus? Is that a window?
What, this?
Yeah.
That's a hallway.
Okay.
Oh, this is a
there's
hallway. Gotcha.
okay.
Mm-hmm. So where do y'all want to go?
Well, I don't like things being behind me, so maybe we should check out this hallway first. Over here.
I'm good with that.
Okay. As you walk into the hallway, give me a percentage roll.
38.
Okay. As you're walking around through the hallway, you do see what appears to be a server who kind of walks through you and heads into the ballroom.
Alrighty then.
But you see three hallways with a hallway with three different doors.
Start at the bottom, work my way up.
All right. As you go, you notice the doors are locked. So get your handy dandy rogue over there.
Okay, will the right even come open these doors or check them for traps or whatever?
All right. The This will be for all of them. Okay, she doesn't seem to think they're trapped. And she has no problems unlocking them. As you move into the chambers, you see that these serve as offices. They contain a single table, cabinet filled with runed parchment scrolls, a dresser containing written materials, and of course everything's in disarray and covered in ice.
Anything of importance?
Nothing in this chamber here.
Let's move up to the next door.
Place is
All right.
fairly empty, it seems.
Yeah, I kind of expected something else, but
Does seem that way. Yes, it does seem rather empty. Like maybe these rooms will all be fruitless, and we have a clear path ahead of us.
Never know until we check, though, I guess.
You come across the same thing in this room.
all right. Well, third time's a charm. Come on, Monty. What's behind door number 3?
All right. As you search this room, you discover an unfinished letter that has details the acquisition of an artifact dating back to the Empire of Ostera. This rune-carved stone spindle is described as having an unknown purpose. The writer notes that it has been moved to the Citadel stasis chamber for further study.
Lorena?
Stasis chamber.
It's not been 10 minutes yet. Is that thing glowy?
What, the letter?
Well, you said an item. I guess maybe I missed it. The letter was describing the item.
Yeah, the letter was describing the item that's now in the Citadel's stasis chamber.
My bad. So no, never mind. The letter's not glowing. All right. Well, these rooms are robust. There is something in a stasis chamber that there's a note saying something about in there, but nothing of any importance. So let's go back out the main hall and continue searching.
As you come out, you see the waltz going on.
It's ghost dancing.
More laughter.
Well, if they don't bother us, I don't see a point in bothering them. Got the door to the right. Who wants to do the honors?
All right. Okay, there. Courtier's lounge on luxurious cushions inside the circular chamber. Let's go ahead and because it's oh shit, moved to the wrong place. Sorry. Let you all see what's inside. What the fuck is going on? Why won't let me move you in there?
Who?
Typhoid kept moving everything to the left as they went right. Okay. Courtier's lounge on luxurious cushions inside the circular chamber, smoking from a long pipes and dining fruit. Against the back wall is a large harp, its strings being plucked magically to fill the room with a haunting music in the middle of the room. A gem-studded cubic wooden chest sits on a round marble table with an octopus-shaped base.
Who's the first one in?
Whoever wants to be.
Anything? I don't know.
Lorena, does anything here appear to be trapped?
Nothing seems to be trapped. She casts her wand. This entire room is lighting up.
The whole room's got magic?
This whole room. And she turns and looks at you and notices the ballroom is completely lit up as well.
So it's just
That
all,
part is more lit than you think. Sorry, I had to do the line joke. Go ahead. What were you saying, Perrin?
it's all magical. He would be saying in his head, kind of like it's all okay. So we must proceed forward still, I think, or maybe open this red box, see if there's anything in here in this box, and the box doesn't appear to be trapped. I'll open it. I mean,
Okay. You open it, and there appears to be absolutely nothing in this box.
yeah, I kind of figured as much.
It weighs about 25 pounds. The interior carpet apartment is a cube measuring about 1.5 feet on each side.
Is it possible if this entire place is magic, could it be like more illusions taking place? Like there was in that tower we were just at not too long ago?
I mean, it could be.
It's possible, but if the whole place is magical, I can't dispel it. I can't possibly dispel it.
Gotcha.
I can't possibly turn to stop the magic if this whole realm is magical. So I think our best
Excuse me, sorry.
bet is to proceed forward up into the tower.
So you taking the box or leaving the box?
Box isn't trapped.
Taking the box?
What's in the box?
I don't know. It's a box.
You want to take the time to
Does it go in
identify?
my bag of holding? Can it fit?
Sorry, excuse me.
You want to put it in a bag of holding?
Yeah.
Not
Can
really.
I don't know.
I mean,
Do we
if it's magical, let me go ahead and identify it just to make sure. I don't put something in a bag of holding unless I know. I don't need things going boom.
Why would it go boom? It's a box.
End of campaign.
Yes, but if the box is a chest with,
Extra dimensional space.
and you put it in a bag of holding, it goes boom.
That's what you identify it as.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Now we can go buy things. Just make sure we get out of there within a minute. All right, so it's just a abracadabras. That's funny.
So, weighs 25 pounds when empty. 1.5 feet on each side. So I don't even know where. I mean, I can't put that. So there's something wrong with putting this into the bag of holding. What we're saying?
There's always a
Doesn't
possibility that
seem like
if
it.
there's an extra dimensional space in there, that two extra dimensional spaces would cause a rift in the fabric of reality.
Yeah, but this is just
This
a
doesn't have
conjuring.
Yeah.
Do we want to
It can be put in
eat?
bags.
Yeah. I mean, do we want to eat while we're here? See how well this stuff works.
Sure.
Sure.
I think it's a good idea.
Go ahead.
All right. So you use the charge. What are you conjuring?
Food. Just foodstuffs.
Just foodstuffs.
In general, food.
So breads, cheeses, dried meats.
If they leave it to me, simple, yeah.
Yeah. sounds
Alright.
fine. Just one of them. What do they call them? Well, some are gonna tell you what they call it. Just like a meat and cheese tray, but they have actually a fancy name for it.
Sure.
Any particular kind of meat?
No, not really. Just meat.
Lamb.
You're asking the wrong person.
Sure. Yeah, you know my secret now. I don't care. There isn't much of a meat's meat.
As long
Food's
as it's
food.
not goat.
Mm-hmm.
Goat's
Yeah,
That's why.
That's how that happened.
That's why I asked him what kind of meat, because
Food, just meat.
The him meets meat. Okay. So
Let's go with beef.
all right.
Simple and easy beef.
Hmm.
Good one.
You get
Yeah, it's
beef
what's for dinner.
jerky put up there.
I mean, yeah. Will this feed everybody here, or
Tall
would it
gold.
need to expend multiple
piece.
charges?
It can make as much up to a gold piece. So if we're talking cheese, bread, and raw meat, it's enough. Or not raw meat, but jerky meat. It's enough to feed the 4 of y'all.
Well, it's got to be raw meat. Anyway, yeah. No. Yeah. Ask everyone around what they want out of it, and sit down and eat. If we want to wait and take our time, since we don't have a whole lot of food left on us, this could be useful.
Okay. So
Walking
you
around.
sit down, you eat. Y'all taking a short rest, or
Just a little food.
okay.
Not a
Yeah,
short
unless
rest.
we need a short rest. I don't
There's another door up here.
feel one way or another about one right now.
Mm-hmm. As you go through that door, it takes you back into the hallway.
Oh, okay. And I don't really. There's no doors in that area.
It's just a big opening.
So it looks like.
Karaoke stage.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Is anybody here singing?
Okay. All right. As you walk out, you do see across from you, your reflections dance over the mirror surface in this chamber. So as you're walking out, you see your reflection on the far wall. Go in that area.
I mean, is it an actual reflection or is it doing something funky?
It looks to be a mirrored surface of some sort.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and step a little closer. See if there's anything in there.
Your reflections dance all over the mirrored surfaces of this chamber. 11 alcoves extend from the wall like the pointing star of a star, each one narrowing to a niche where a gently glowing crystal is mounted 5 feet above the floor. The air seems to hum with pent-up power.
Huh.
That's odd.
What, you don't want to go poke the bear and see what happens? I mean, what else could go wrong? I mean, that big glowing orb you said could annihilate us if we touched it.
Yeah, well, that's why you didn't touch it. Is there anything else in this room?
Just the crystals.
No, I don't know.
Do you think that
It's just a
brain...
room with reflective walls and crystals. I don't see a point in worrying about it.
Have you ever seen a brain in a jar before? Like, think that's just a brain, or do you think it was actually sentient?
Well, I didn't really want to stick around because it looked like a gnarly set of armor it was attached to.
Well, I was mostly just curious if it was sentient. Maybe it could tell us about this place.
You want to go back and talk to
But
it?
if it was just a brain, I have no
How would you
idea then.
communicate with it?
I mean, we used to, talk to each other with the little crystal, side crystal. We used to talk to each other with these.
Yeah, you're right. There is that. But
And if it's just a brain, maybe it's got some form of ability.
you want to go back and talk to it? Go for it.
I mean, I was just curious since we killed that one guy at the door.
Yeah, we.
I mean, I was just
Oh,
a thought.
There's the wagon.
Wait,
He's
this is
thrown
the way to
right.
like.
What was that, Baron?
Is this the way to proceed forward? Is there a clear way to proceed
Yeah,
forward?
there's a hallway. There's a hallway up top. There's
is that
nothing
the
in here.
hallway? Is that what this is? It's kind of like weird. I can't tell exactly what it is.
It's
Yeah,
kind
it's-
of a dark hallway.
Yeah.
It's more of a sky bridge type deal, if you're familiar with those.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just gonna see if that brain could speak, or if it was just some weird person's way of putting a brain in a jar and leaving it there.
Like I said, we can go back and take a look if you want.
Nah, it's up to all you. If we want to keep going forward, that's fine with me.
I would like to keep going.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't. Like I said, that armor looked kind of gnarly. I don't know if I want to. There ain't no telling what's in this place, and I want to hold our resources until we get to the end.
Well, I mean, it's just a brain in a jar. How could it get itself on the armor? If it were to be such a thing. But yeah, let's keep going.
Move up north.
Okay. Horse Bridge. A 7-foot tall, 4-foot wide window at the north end. Very wide B overlooks a 35-foot wide gap. On the far side of this gap is cylinder windows and chambers. Between these windows stretches a magical, visible 5-foot wide plane of force that serves as a bridge.
So how are we supposed to get across there?
Just carefully put a foot on it, see if it'll hold me.
Okay.
Does it?
Yep.
It's solid enough. We can, I guess, walk on it.
You didn't just cast a spell to fly across there?
I mean, I can if you know what? I will walk across, and if by chance that happens, I can at least I have that ability to cast the spell.
Well, how far down is it to the ground or whatever is beneath this?
I don't know. How far did we come up?
It's about 150 feet.
I feel confident if I were to fall that distance, I wouldn't take too much damage.
And if he's
It's up
talking
to you,
about-
though.
I'll just go and walk straight across.
Okay.
So if
Yeah.
it holds me, it holds me.
I'll follow
Well,
you across if that's the case. To try and catch you if you fall.
Yeah.
You don't have
Been
to-
only a few minutes, so Marina's little wand detectors showing basically where the bridge is. So you have
Cool.
no problem walking across.
All right.
All right.
Magic's strange.
I got Parent.
Yes,
Can
it
I
is.
get across easy enough too?
Yep.
Yeah.
There.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. Lorraine will be the last one to cross. She'll tell you if you're starting to veer off or getting close to the edge, so y'all can walk down. Okay. Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Okay.
it's magic.
It's
It's a
magic.
weird looking room.
Okay.
Description.
Oh, you have to just step beyond the veil.
Yeah, I misread G with the mirrors. This is the mirror room, sorry.
Oh, this is
Oh,
the
that's
room?
fine.
Yeah. As you walk in, your reflections dance over the mirror surfaces of this chamber, elven alcoves. Sent from the walls like points in the star, each to niche there seems to hum with pent up power. As you cross into the room, the crystals brighten as rays of energy burst forth, one by one, to converge in the center of the room. As more of these rays intersect, a translucent figure comes into view where the light converges. A bald man wearing a long purple gown. His face breaks into a smile as he sees you. Ah, welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
Oh, I am Everlast.
It's a cool name.
Why, thank you. I didn't.
My name's Perrin. Perrin Wandermere.
Perrin Wandermere.
You
I don't
call
seem
me that.
to have any knowledge of Perrin Wandermere. Are you new to the city?
We all are kind of new to the city. I mean,
Should we tell him?
you. How long have you been up in here?
Oh, I am not sure.
I think we should tell him.
Well,
He can probably hear me asking that.
there.
Yeah.
The city has crashed in ice and has been here for quite a long time.
Okay.
I
Go ahead,
saw quite an evil creature in the tower in the center. We went into the tower of illusion and saw with its
All right.
magic. No, not the Tower of Illusion. The Tower of what was it?
What tower are you talking about? Like, what
The
thing?
one with the eyes.
Oh, was that divination?
Divination, the Tower of Divination, and had a vision that there was a evil creature in the tower in the center of the city. Do you know about this?
Well,
The evil creature. I mean, evil's all perspective.
yeah, I was gonna say, didn't we learn that the leader of all the mages was a demi-lich?
Oh, are you talking about Icarus?
Yeah, I thought we learned that he was the leader of them, but he was a demi-lich. Like, it wasn't that they were under his servitude, but he just was. Yeah, that guy.
That guy's name.
Yeah, it's been like a month since we learned that.
Yeah.
But not
yes.
whether he was evil or not.
He is the one that created me to aid him and his apprentices in their doomed mission to restore Yithrin from the ruins.
Oh, so you do know that you're crashed in ice then?
Yes.
Good.
It's just been a while since I've seen anybody.
Why did
I've
you come
seen.
again?
So what?
Why did we come in here again?
We walked across the bridge.
No, I mean this tower. We've staff, right? Parents about a staff.
Yeah, we were looking for magic items for those people, and I guess we're just looting the entire place. I quietly say that to him, since he said he was created by this guy.
Oh no, that's not why we are here. We're here to look for a staff that has the power to disrupt Arl.
Yeah, see that.
Oh, you must be talking about Roth. I really should learn how to pronounce this damn thing.
Demi-lich. It's easier.
Good old
Arthas?
Yes.
Irio.
Arthas.
All right, that guy. He has a staff in his chambers. I doubt he can ever use it. If you've seen him, he doesn't have hands.
Who is the Titan that's in there with him? Because you said that there was a female Titan of sorts in there.
Oh, yeah, that's Oriel. He captured her, trying to help with his madness on restoring this.
Oh, so that is Oral. Cool.
Yeah, the true form of Oral.
Oh, so we have to kill her a fourth time. Her final form.
If you want to kill her, but why do you want to kill a god?
All about perspective, really.
Okay.
Because I think she's the reason you're trapped here.
No,
Yeah, she's got all there's no sun, ice is staying frozen.
Well, we are really far north, and I think this glacier was here beforehand, I think.
Typhoid?
Oral makes.
It's fine. It's fine. I should just
Oral has
yeah.
made- Oral
You're kind of like,
thousands.
I
Popping
say
in the
that and I
Sims.
get the gist, and it's just like, yep. Boop.
Oral has made thousands suffer. Her effect on the region that we met in was devastating.
I am literally trying to persuade this creature into thinking she's actually the reason they're stuck here.
And I was not helping, so I was just like, oh yeah, gotcha.
It's 23.
I'm curious on how she could be causing all this suffrage, as you say, since she's been a prisoner to Arothas.
Well, I mean, we've already faced a few of her counterparts. Well, like I said,
think she
she's
was-
probably the reason you're still stuck here because she's frozen everything.
Yeah, she was
That
sending out
or-
like an avatar of herself, I think.
Well,
You did say she was a god after all. I'm sure she had
Sure.
some way of letting a little bit of her power slip out to cause this issue.
Well,
It's
now
fine.
I'm-
We'll just,
Now
you
I'm
know,
truly confused. Now I'm not sure what's going on. I thought for sure that she was the cause of what was going on here.
Maybe if we help her, and I'm whispering this to you, maybe if we help her, she'll just, let the 10 towns do their own thing and go away. Maybe.
that would be the first time we
Oh.
helped a supposed creature, but, whatever. And this is all whispering still.
as you see, Everlast kind of just looking around, kind of getting bored with you all.
All right, well, I mean, I guess, how do we go up to the other levels?
Okay. Oh. He points up. As you see, 30 feet above is points out a hidden hatch. You just go up there.
30 feet up?
Yes.
Is there-
Oh, well, that's easy enough.
Yeah, how do we get up to there?
You're wizards, aren't you?
I got this. Parkour. And I just run up the wall and then jump at the hatch and try and open it.
You must use spider climb.
I
Interesting. I did not see a odd. But yes, as students, you should have learned how to cast levitation or fly by now, I assume.
But yeah, if I can get to the hatch, I'll then drop a rope.
Perrin gets a tug on his. Well, I guess this particular time it's still a tug on his outfit, but it looks
Eh.
like the person's like
There's
tapping him
disc.
on the shoulder.
Yes, I'm a wizard in silver armor. Yes, I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard. And I grab a hold of the rope.
And a disc appears up below you, and it lifts you up in the air. And as soon as,
Our
you're,
mages are so weird.
as soon as you're up in the hatch, the disc comes back down. As Wampus is cast floating disc,
Okay.
which apparently is a cantrip.
Sensor's floating disc.
Just floating disc.
Oh,
That
same
ain't
thing.
a cantrip. My bad. It's first level.
Okay, yeah, I was
I
like-
just messed up with the. But it
It-
lasts for an hour. So he's going to use it to bring the rest of everybody up to the.
Yeah, and
right
500 pounds, which is plenty.
Now, can it actually go up and down its elevation?
Yes, while you're within 20 feet, it can move up, but it can't move more than 20 feet away from him. So if he's on the disc, he can just move it indefinitely up and down.
Okay. All right. So, y'all get up there, and you see the hatch.
Well, the hatch is open because
If I could open it.
that's what he's
Oh,
working on.
well, give me a strength check.
Oh, I can do that for you, yeah. Let's use this one. This one's been good to me so far. Strength or athletics?
Strength.
15. Rolled an
You're
11.
tugging and tugging and tugging. No dice.
Oh,
Well, if he ain't got it open, there's no sense in me sending Perrin up there first. So,
well, let's see.
is it locked?
It does not appear to be locked.
Is it open up or down?
It does open downward, according to what the hinges look like. But there does seem to be a glow, as Lorna points out, to the door.
It's got an arcane lock.
Uh-huh. I'll have to de-spell it again, I
Yep.
suppose.
All right, well, Perrin, this is all you again, brother.
Dispel. At level
Oh.
4. At level 4.
Okay.
Figuring out how to try and open it.
Yeah. It's
So
arcane lock.
you,
Oh, gotcha. And I can break it with that.
yeah. Well, you could with the 20.
Yeah, I didn't roll that much.
As you cast the spell, go ahead and give me that roll.
22.
Okay. The
Third
spell
level.
goes away. Everlast looks at you. What the hell was that for? Haven't you heard of knocking before you go into someone's house? Wizards these days.
Oh, this guy. Sorry. Sorry. Just kind of push it open.
Are you pushing it open?
Pulling it
Nothing
open,
happened.
hinges
Pulling
are
it
down.
open. Pulling it open. Pulling it
Okay.
open.
Yeah.
Pulling open, it goes through. All right.
Yeah, if I have to swing on in there, I'll do so.
Let's move
So,
on up over to
yes.
here.
So periodically, the disc, blah, 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 we get everybody up there.
All right.
Yeah. And if I were to fall 30 feet, max damage is 18, I can negate all of that easily.
All over here, yeah.
I am.
Over. Can
Go
you-
to the right.
Okay. Oh.
All right.
Okay. You ascend into the oval hall, glittering with frost. Carvings decorated the walls, and long icicles hanging from the ceiling. A 10-foot radius dome of translucent ice encloses the area around the shaft from which you emerge. At the far end of the hall, two blade-shaped patches of pitch darkness hover in the air on either side of the double door. A glowing green crystal, roughly the size of a human fist, is set into the arch of the doorway.
Excuse me.
Do those appear to be similar to her dancing sword?
Yes.
They're just floating there, though.
Yep.
I have no idea what to say about this place. It's just full of magic, it seems.
Yes, everything seems to be magical, so these we might just have to strike down as quickly.
I mean, are they going to attack us if we get close, or do you think we could sneak on by?
Let's
I mean,
try.
right in front of the door, I don't think there's any sneaking going to happen.
Should I run in there first, I guess, and see what happens, or?
Sure. I mean, that's what you want to do.
I can. Yeah, I'm right behind you. I can always heal you.
Fingers crossed then. I will dodgily approach them.
As you're walking towards them, the swords kind of cross each other in front of the doors.
Can we enter, please?
Mm,
I don't think they're going to answer you.
It's worth a try. Of course, the least charismatic person is saying that. It's not negative. It's just not great.
but yeah, you get no reaction from these things.
Second verse, same as the first. Just like with the other guy, I guess. If we want to go forward. Are there any other doors in this room?
I don't see any.
Yes, the one you just came from.
Well, I was thinking other than the one in front of us or below us that we came through, are there any hidden doors maybe?
Not that you see, no.
Okay. So we want to just try and fight our way through here then? Checking with both of you first.
Yeah, can I cast Word of Radiance on both of them?
Sure can.
Constitution save of 19 from both of them.
Okay, they both get rolled 11.
They're both going to take 14 damage, radiant damage.
Huh?
Well, pardon me. I think we're kicking this fire.
You my turn.
Alright. So we doing this, huh?
Apparently so.
Who's that way?
Leroy Jenkins.
Why is... Oh, my turn order's over here. That's why.
We got a big old 2 on my initiative right there.
At least you damaged them ahead of time. It's better than nothing.
Excuse me.
Why couldn't that have been an attack? Okay, so that's 23. All right.
Lorena out, back out here.
You get Lorena in there.
There it goes again. Okay. All right. And she... All right, everybody got their rolls in?
Yes, that's my correct one.
All right, Lorena goes first. All right. Okay.
Go for it, parents. Relit this fire.
Yeah.
Okay. So. First shot goes wide. Second shot hits. Hasn't gone yet in combat, so that's an automatic.
Oh boy, lots of damage.
Crit. So that's 24. 27.
The dead flying sword.
30.
Hopefully.
43. Yeah. This one dies. It shatters, and the crystal inside of it shatters as well, as you see the doors behind it kind of shimmer a bit. Thankfully.
I don't know if this is possible. I'm gonna move up. 1, 2, 3. 15. And I am just going to start attacking it. Unless.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Let's go with 3 attacks. We'll see what happens after the first one. Alright, lowest roll is 9 plus 8. 17.
Those all hit then.
Alright. Yeah, because then it was 21 and 25.
Okay.
So, first attack is going to be 15 to hit, and can I get a con save?
For
Stunning strike.
mm,
I'm gonna try and stun it.
mm, 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 mm.
Magical piercing.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'll roll a con for you. Okay.
DC 18.
Okay.
Is it immune to stun?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's a sword.
There's a chance. Okay. Second attack. That's gonna be 10 points of magical slashing. Yeah, since it didn't seem to affect it. Third attack. That's going to be 15 points of magical slashing, and I'm going to burn another key point. Will it take necrotic damage?
Yeah.
Okay. That's 13. No, wait. This is more now. It's 8 plus a number, or it's 7 plus a number, which is 7 plus 6 is 13 points of necrotic. Can it be poisoned? Or can it have the poison condition?
You can certainly try.
That's the necrotic damage. It's,
Oh.
Yeah, it's the hand of harm that's the necrotic, and they get the poison condition. There is no save.
Okay. Well, it's a sword.
There's always the point. It's possible to ask.
I know. But no, it's basically immune to any
Shit.
kind of condition.
Shit. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Can't be stunned. Can't be poisoned. Takes necrotic. Takes all my slashing and piercing. It appeared that was magical.
Yeah. Can't be blinded, deafened, exhausted, grappled, paralyzed, stunned, petrified.
So I can't wield it as a sword.
Yeah. Nor can it be knocked unconscious.
All right.
It would be destroyed.
I will just shimmy on down to the side then to give people a better shot at it. Yeah, that was all my go, so I'm gonna try and maintain some key points. Yeah, that's me. So that was my turn.
Oh.
What's up?
Unless the living 18 or
I know a Blade of Disaster from looking at it on my wizard. They're fucking nasty.
yeah. Ooh, you lucked out. That was only 15.
15 plus anything?
No.
Okay, yeah, nothing. My AC.
Well, that's with the plus 6.
Yeah.
But
AC's 22 for me.
But if I rolled an 18 or higher, that would have been a
It's a
auto
very
crit.
bad day. I know that much.
Auto crit and does 12d12 damage.
Blade of Disaster's very nasty.
Yeah. All right. Largle.
I'm still standing there, so. You like where you're standing?
I moved so you guys could get a better shot, but if
Alright,
you
well,
try to
this is
move me,
dead.
I probably wouldn't mind.
Or drop down or broken, so I'll just go ahead and get there for the
Yeah.
advantage.
Okay.
With my axe. Oops. Let me use Booming Blade.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 22 to hit.
That hit.
Booming Blade's going to be...
What's your minimum damage?
I don't know. Minimum damage, what, 5 points maybe?
Okay.
That's a D20. It's not a D12. It rolled a 12. I was like, aha, 12. Wait, that's the wrong one. That's okay. I rolled an 11 anyway. 11, 5, so it's 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
It had 6 left.
Cool.
Okay. As this one shatters, you see the glimmer that's behind the door vanish.
Glimmer that's beyond the door vanish.
Yeah, like a little force field between the wall, the door and the next
Yeah.
section.
Those were interesting. Anybody know what those were?
No.
All right. What about you, Perrin?
They clearly everything here is magical, so they were magical swords. It seemed like
Cool.
to me.
Okay.
Moving forward. We're just, yeah.
As you two walk in, I need y'all to do a...
Oh boy.
Great. Bad decisions.
Constitutional save.
For everyone?
For you two first walk in, unless the other two want to...
It's a 10.
You were following us behind us. You were like 20 feet behind us. So if we encounter anything, 19. 15 plus 4.
All right. You...
13 for me.
All right.
10 here.
So, Largol,
Yes.
or not Largol, Typhoid, you seem to be fine. The other two, you feel your muscles kind of tighten up and your legs start to feel heavy. As you look down, you see...
Oh wait, I get it.
I was gonna say.
I'm at advantage. It's an 18 actually.
Okay.
More magical effect you had.
It's a magical effect, right?
Yep. All right. So you do save. Largo, you feel your feet kind of get heavy. As you look down, you see they're kind of turning grayish, maybe stone-like.
Oh boy, this again, except not with ice. Does my physician's touch fix petrified?
That's what lesser restoration.
Petrified might be greater.
Greater. Jesus.
Blinded, deaf, and
I mean,
paralyzed. poisoned, stunned.
Ilmators.
Alright, so I'm turning.
Drunk cousin.
Yeah. That was your first of 3.
Alright, so you need me to do it again?
You can fix him if this doesn't go well, right?
Yeah.
I can. Yes, I can.
And you say con?
Yes.
16.
All right. You see it start moving up your legs.
I'll touch you on the shoulder and say, you'll be fine. I just can't help you.
It was fun.
All right.
Last words. It was fun.
At total of a 4 on the con save.
All right.
As he starts to petrify, I'll use greater restoration on him.
Okay.
And
As you say it's been fun, you start loosening up. Your hands start going grayness, and the stones starts to fade.
I would let you turn to stone, Largwall, as long as it was in my power.
Well, I
to
was
stop.
going to make a very handsome statue, but I appreciate that. Thank you.
Fun's not over yet.
Fun is not over just yet. We have much more to accomplish. We
And is
must.
it just the first few that went through, or is it everybody?
I think it's everybody that'll go through has to be.
Well, how'd Lorena do?
Hold on, let me double check.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we want to roll for her, or do you want to roll
Enemy's
for her?
tone, maybe.
And does a 23
Yeah,
make it?
everybody. Yeah, 23 makes it.
Okay, because
It's a decent-
Wampus's last second roll was a 23.
Okay, yeah. It's DC 17. Yeah, it's any creature that's not a construct or undead walks through there the first time.
Well, none of us.
And
I could say that, but I saved, so I'm either a construct or undead, or I made the save.
you made the save. Cool. Lorena made the save on her third and final try.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Whew. All right,
Alright.
good.
Lining the far wall of this hall are 8 doors, each marked with a different arcane symbol. On the
Oh,
wall
great.
above them is etched an inscription in Draconic.
Lorena?
10 minutes later.
Yes. All right. Okay. Let's see. She recognizes the symbols, or lets you know that they are the 8 doors, or 8 schools of magic. And to enter, you must speak the name of one of Arotha's 8 apprentices.
So we know the school of. Which one was it? Was it abjuration? We know that was High Mage Thargus, or however it's pronounced. Tharuth.
We still
I
have
abjure Tharuth.
these books of lore
Mm-hmm.
that we were looking at. Did any of them mention anything like that? Mention the names of apprentices? Does that ring a bell since I read a lot of these books?
So we know one of them was Thefus or Thufus.
Doofus.
I want to say we found a journal written by Thufus.
Thufus?
Thufeus.
You do know High Abjur Taruth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because that's the one that made the...
We know the Illusions Tower was Arcanist Ashala Loracine.
So let's open those 2 doors right now.
Okay.
Abjuration and...
Do we want to try one first and see if we can all go through the same one?
Sure.
Okay.
Go to the... Who wants to go first? I should ask.
I mean...
You've been having a great day, Largle, so far. But we know if this is the case, we know the answer to this one for sure.
Well, I mean... Why not? Let's try it out. Walk to whatever door they indicate, and I guess if it's not locked, open it up.
The one with the abjuration symbols,
Yeah.
I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, hi, Abjure Taruth.
And I will... Yeah.
All right. You speak the name, and you walk on in.
Which one is it?
This one right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, right here.
Yep. All right.
You want to follow him, or you want me to
I'll
follow
move through
him?
and step to the side, because I figured everybody else is coming up behind me.
All right. In this room, a vortex of glowing stars hangs in the air inside the chamber, slowly rotating on its axis. As the constellations move, they cast radiant starlight across the walls. 8 high back chairs and bearing a different arcane symbol.
These are an arcane symbols.
There seemed to be like anything else in the room but the symbols, or it's very bare looking.
That's all he currently sees. Y'all don't. When you see him walk in, he kind of vanishes from your sight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does anyone want to go next, or do we want to try a different door or try the same one?
Largwall, can you hear us?
Can I hear them?
You do not hear him or see him.
Okay.
No response. Well, it seems like he's cut
Largwall's
off.
dead. Y'all need to just go home.
He's cut off from us.
Maybe he got teleported away to a different room, and that's why. However, this stuff works. So, we know that we know the name of not Thefus, but Ishala Lorasine was the Arcanist of the Tower of Illusions.
Let's give Largwall 5 minutes before we try any other doorway. See if he reemerges.
Okay. Largo,
He
what
may
are you doing
be-
in there?
Yeah, he may be waiting for us. That's the only thing I'm
I'm
thinking.
leaning against the wall, looking at all this and waiting on them to come through.
If he doesn't come back, then we say, all right, we go in. We go in.
Do any of the books you have say any of the names of the other Arcanists? Or High Mages or whoever?
I can sit down and read the books in the room if we want to take some time while we're in this secluded room.
Before they left with we learned the name of the wait, never mind. Yep, that was anyway, ignore me.
Can I search the room as I come into it?
Which room? The one you're in currently?
The one, which I don't know, the one for whatever apprentice we walked into, the apprentice of abjuration.
Okay,
was-
so you went through and said his name and went through?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's this one.
All right. Yeah, oh, God. Dang gummit. What is up with this?
Operator.
Yes. Come here. Come through this door. Sorry.
Go through that door.
Yes, if you say his name and all that.
Wow.
See,
I'll follow through if they go through.
all right.
Hope
for the best.
Did you say his name?
Yes.
Okay. Fine.
This is amazing.
Yeah. A vortex of glowing stars hanging inside the chamber. At the south end of the hall, a 10-foot passageway leads to a locked, a double door.
Which is apparently locked, but that's okay. We understand.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing really, anything else. You see the 8 chairs.
And what is glowy looky starfield thingy is in front of us?
Yeah, that is the cosmos. Or what you would envision the cosmos when you learned about it in school.
Okay, so I would like to. Could I make a roll of some sort? Now I am proficient
Yes, you
with
can.
navigator's tools,
Okay.
so I dealt with stars and position and everything. Could I make a roll to try and identify certain celestial markers or anything like that? Like the Big Dipper, Little Dipper type of thing.
Yeah, you are you are a sailor, so you'd probably be interested in all that shit.
Yeah, and having proficiency with navigator's tools, I've done a lot of looking up at the sky and that type of thing. So could I make a wisdom-based roll of some sort?
Sure can.
All right.
Why don't you go ahead and use your navigation tools?
Okay. All right. So wisdom proficiency.
Yep.
Plus roll. Could I have advantage on this? Possibly, since I've done this for the majority of my life.
Did you have advantage doing this majority of your life?
I was just asking.
No. I was gonna give it
21.
for you to see if anyone wanted to jump in and help.
21. 11 plus 10.
You are staring at the stars, and it seems a bit odd. A dark star in a position where no known star exists today. Okay. What the hell?
Oh.
Yeah,
That's all it tells.
What the hell? No, what the hell?
What you notice is there's a strange dark star in a position where there is no known star that exists today.
I'll be pointing out constellations, that's the word I was looking for, that I recognize, and then I've never seen that before. Maybe it's just it blends in on the night sky, but I don't remember ever seeing anything like that. That one in particular.
Yeah.
Is it a part of a constellation, or is it just a section that's dark?
It just looks like a dark star where no star should be.
Dark star where no star should be. Does that happen to have any religious significance that I would think of, or no?
If you want to go ahead and give a religion roll.
I do.
Did I just give everyone else that as well?
24.
You're going through the old religions that you can think of, and the only thing that has any kind of association with a star is Saloon, but that has no characteristics of her at all.
Okay, all right. So I have no idea. I've never heard of anything about this.
Oh, yes.
For those who,
Yes. Good call. I didn't think about that. So, yes. All right. What else would y'all like to do?
Go through the double doors? Question mark.
You might as well.
Yeah, if there's nothing else in this room after looking around.
All right. As you're walking towards there, and this here, when you pop your head in, a 10-foot tall spindle of gray stone hovers upright and rotates slowly inside the circular chamber. All around it, the surface of the room walls are cracked, as though some terrible energy once coursed through them. On the other side here, the walls are roughly triangular room, are filled to the floor to ceiling with bookshelves. Hundreds of books and scrolls were thrown free of their resting places as the city crashed and now cover the floor. Time and bitter cold have not been kind to them.
A room full of books and scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Sounds like there could be some useful stuff in there.
Can I go in and investigate it? See if I can.
Go ahead, give me investigations.
It's not gonna be good, probably. I can hope. No, it's only a 12.
Okay. You come across an adamantium key. Anybody else searching?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say if anybody else does, I don't know what I'm looking for in there. I would just be looking at rolls of paper that I don't recognize.
Okay, give me an investigation.
That good, huh?
Do you want it to be normal or do you want it to be a disadvantage or
No.
18? It's a +0. Fucking rolled an 18.
As you're going through and all that, you do see what appears to be kind of pinched underneath a bookcase. You lift it up, you see a scroll case sitting there.
Magic bullshit. That's yeah. I don't know. Largo, you want to identify this? Figure out what it is?
Sure, I'll take a look at it.
Here.
I'll take a look at it first before identifying it and see if it has any markings on it to indicate what it might be.
Something
You
maybe.
do see a lot of arcane on it. Go ahead and give me an arcane check.
Yes, because I'm so good at that. Oh well, that's dirty 20.
That's how I felt when I rolled it. It's just like
It's a scroll, but it appears to be of ancient magic that you're not quite familiar with some of these arcane ruins. You see something that talks about the sky, and you're familiar with hurtling stones.
we
So
have a scroll of summoning of a comet, I believe.
We do.
It's not another one, is it?
I thought we did, yeah.
Do
Yeah,
you
we-
have the scroll of comment already?
Yeah.
We found one earlier.
We yeah. You said we did.
Okay. Well, here's the second one.
So then, yeah, it'd be extremely familiar to us because we've already identified the first one.
Yeah.
Looks
Okay.
like another comet spell or whatever.
Well, I guess if we really don't like any place in particular.
I need to blow this shit up. And I'm the perfect one to have it, right?
I mean, I can't use it.
I would very much hesitate to use those. Please, with discretion. Treat them with discretion, please.
Gotcha. Room with one bad guy in it. Drop both of them. Copy.
If need be, yes, maybe.
I'm sure I'd be fine, you know. Fireballs, comets, they're whatever. No. I'm pretty sure we'd all die.
It's only a 500-foot radius.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll come over to the double doors and work our way through.
Yeah.
All right. As you come to the double doors, those are locked.
Just
You
a
say
quick
you found
question.
a key, Perrin?
Yeah, yes.
Go ahead, Tuffwood.
I've got a quick question. Who all looked at the Dark Star with me? I know Perrin did. Did Largle? Did you?
No, Larval cared nothing
Okay.
about it.
All right.
Because it's just
Okay.
stars, and you're the one that does stars, so
Yep.
if it was important, you would have told me.
Point that out to remind me.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I use the
I'm sorry. You used the key on the door.
Use the key on the door. All
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
That's Q. I need P. I need a P. I don't need Q. I need P. There we go. Oh. It's just a balcony.
Oh.
And are we all the way up? This ain't the top.
Okay.
Is there any way to go higher?
Yeah. Do we
haven't
want to check
seen the
any
skull
other room?
creature.
We found some great stuff in here. We may want to check some other rooms, right?
You're pinging that circle over there?
Yeah. Remember what I said in there?
Not
It,
exactly.
it has like a thing that's a circular thing going up like that.
Yep.
So more like
There's
an
like
elevator
cracked
shaft type
walls.
thing.
Like we could probably climb up through here, maybe.
Yeah.
Up on the cracked walls, maybe.
Is there an opening?
Yeah.
Then don't worry about it. The disc is still going.
Oh, okay. But yeah, there's. I'm trying to remember what movie or show it was where they had the floating steps going around the center where you can climb up.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't remember, but yeah. All right. So you guys go up, huh?
Magical floating staircase, basically.
Yeah. As you reach the top.
I was gonna say, unless we need to stop for any reason, I would be fine with going up.
I mean, I think Perrin would use his restore another second level spell slot with his last.
Yeah, there's just been a lot of spell casting going on, so as long as you all are good.
I haven't done too much. I'm good for right now.
I'm okay. I've used some powerful spells, but I still have others.
And as we go up,
All right.
where do we need to go?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Huh. They forgot to have that part. Yeah.
There's a. Oh,
Okay.
shit. Okay.
Down here. Oh.
Can
Yeah.
you do it one more time?
You might want to come down to the other side there, Dan.
Yeah. So somebody moved me up there, so that's why I thought I was up there.
Yeah.
No, that I accidentally did that trying to get everybody over, but
Because I
this
was
damn
putting myself down here by the bottom, and all of a sudden I shot way up there. It's like, okay, I guess that's where I'm going.
Oh, sick! This is
I'm
awesome.
just gonna
So yeah, we pop in here, and this is what we see.
That is what you see.
Well, I guess.
You see 6 Nothics pulling on chains as this large Titan is back is towards you, speaking in old LaRousse at this floating fiery skull.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens next week then.
Looks like there's gonna be a lot going on.
Pretty much, right? I guess we'll
A
have to
little
figure
longer
out
than
for
half an
next
hour.
week.
But you got a necklace.
So
Oh yeah, I got a great necklace for this.
pick
We'll
back
learn
up
all
here
about
next week.
that. Got a good.
I'm good.
Sounds good.
All right, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
just like
We'll be back Sunday. We should be back Sunday for some Waterdeep. But yeah, get back with us next Friday to see exactly what happens here. I think we've pretty much opened the can of worms, or whatever you want to call it.
I'm sure we can talk our way out of this.
I'm sure it'll be
It's
fine. All
It's
will be
fine.
well, as Rod likes to put it. So check back with us next Friday to see what happens next in our adventures for the Rime of the Frostmaiden. I think we're pretty much coming close to a close. For those who are actually watching us, we're working on possibly bringing in more games, or another game or another system to run. More likely Vampire is what we're tossing around, so stay tuned. We'll let you know when and if that'll happen. But until then, we have Sundays Waterdeep, Wednesdays Organized Play, and back here Friday for some more of this. So remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.